Guys, welcome to La Platiquita, and today we have another video with HelloFresh. And guess what, Guess what, Josh?
What's up, baby?
You cooking for me, aren't you, today?
Oh, Chef Joshy's in the kitchen, my boy. Don't forget it.
And he's making one pan shawarma spiced turkey lettuce wraps. Oh, you fancy. All right, guys, before we get into it, I thought I was just going to chill, relax, watch some televisión. But Josh got me on veggie duty.
A trabajar, mijo.
Hey, check this out. Make mealtime easy with delicious recipes made fresh. Hello. Wholesome ingredients delivered to your door. No lines, no hassle, just great tasting meals you can whip up and enjoy in the comfort of your home.
With the cost of groceries going up and up, now is the perfect time to get started with HelloFresh. Hello! HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and up to 70% less expensive than dining at a restaurant.
Customize select meals by swapping proteins or sides, or even adding protein to a veggie dish. And now you can even upgrade for organic chicken or organic ground beef on select meals.
Ooh.
How you like that,
I love that. That sounds yummy.
So make sure to go to HelloFresh.com and use the code LaPlatica60 for 60% off. Wait a minute. And the best part, free shipping.
Free shipping?
Free shipping.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure La Platica 60 is in all caps.
It's that easy, my boy. We love y'all, and we'll see you on this episode.
Enjoy.
Josh, you ready?
I'm ready, Bobby. I'm excited. I'm hyped.
You're hyped right now, huh?
Look at me.
There's like a
I'm getting
twinkle.
closer.
Yeah, dog.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 81.
81.
Terrell Owens, baby.
Yes, sir.
Sick.
And we have a super special guest. You might know him. I'm pretty sure you guys follow him.
You might know this
Probably
guy.
heard a song or two.
I think he goes by DEORRO.
DEORRO, what's up, guys?
Damn.
Okay, guys.
Hey, bro, this is a big deal for LP, man. La Platica. This is
It
like
really
honestly
is.
such an honor for you to be on the podcast. And
I'm telling you, fool, yesterday I was up all night. I was like, look at the video. I was like, there's no way, dog. That's cool as fuck. Fool. I was excited.
all right, baby.
We are so excited to have you, my G.
Thank you,
Honestly, we're lucky to have you.
Yep.
I
You
feel the
are
same way.
a living legend. You
Can I touch him too?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
You're a living legend. You're making us Latinos super proud
Yes,
of
sir.
what you do. You have fans all over the world, and the way that you do things is just very special, and it's so fucking like energetic
Yes,
for
sir.
me. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Just so you know, we came here 2 hours before.
Let him know. So.
Just kind of marinate everything in, my
tight,
boy.
bro. That's tight, bro.
we cleaned up the room. We're like, we got little sprays. We've never used
Yeah.
those sprays before. I was
That's
like,
funny,
for
dog.
DEORRO, G.
That's
Make
funny
that shit
as
smell
fuck,
good.
bro.
So yeah, welcome to episode 81. Remember, you can also hear us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or here on the wonderful world of YouTube, where you can see DEORRO's beautiful face,
Oh, yeah, dog. Thank you.
Beautiful
fool.
beard, beautiful face,
beautiful everything.
That's my first time going to the outlets much. You know?
There you go.
I just like I like to say it's intentional, dog, but I
Yeah.
just feel lazy, dog. give me a look. Got me.
So yeah, episode 81. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much for last week's episode. Leo Gonzalez, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just actually sold him one of my puppies, dog. That's crazy.
What happened?
Oh, what?
I just sold him one of my puppies.
way.
Yeah,
What?
because I have two Shibas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have puppies.
Oh,
Yes, so he
shit.
has one. in my
Wow.
red
Oh,
one.
he didn't even bring that up.
He didn't even bring
That's
that up.
funny. That's funny. I know he's busy. He's probably, you know,
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
tell him to, hey, fool, send me some pictures, dog. He's like, damn, I'm over here now. I'm over here. His
Yeah.
mom, I think his mom takes care of
You
him.
know why he didn't bring it up? Because he doesn't like us.
He's like, yeah, they don't
It's
know.
funny. He came out to a show. I convinced that fool.
Oh, shit. I think he shot a video too and everything,
Yeah,
right?
he shot a video too.
Yeah,
I remember I hit him up like a few months before. I was like, let me just hit this fool out. Let me tell him, you know, like,
Yeah.
hey, fool, you down? And he's just like, I'm down. I was like, all right, I'll hit you up a little bit before. Let's see, you know. And then he, you know, and I told him, I was like, what's up? It's coming up. You still down? He was like,
Yeah.
I told you I'm down, dog. I'm there, dog.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
fucking showed up and shit. He was there. I was
I
like,
saw
what
that.
the fuck? The 6 fuck.
He was like on stage with you.
He was cool, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He was like,
He's such a good person, man. He's so like naturally just funny.
Yeah.
He's naturally nice.
He does it for the culture too, dog. I
Yeah.
think he's just he's naturally funny, bro.
Yeah.
And like, it's so entertaining. That's why I was like, I can't believe this fool's here, dog. You know, it's like, it's badass. Bro.
Isn't it
Bro,
crazy?
I'm so like, dude, this is so cool. You're so appreciative of like people doing shit as well, and you like representing for the culture and
Big
stuff
time,
like that, bro. I love that, bro.
I feed
Just-
off of that, and that's my bro. I like you know how you said like, you know, what I do for the culture, dog. It's so easy for me to fucking wake up and do this shit, dog. Because like, first of all, like I'm super proud of where I'm from, dog.
Yeah.
You know, and like
Yeah.
I did have to get reconnected with it because, you know, I grew up here in the States, and you know, I went to school. I spoke English at school, so I kind of forgot about it, you know.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like I went home one time. I took a break from music, you know. I was just like, fuck, I needed a break, and I got to get back in touch with my roots, dog. I got to go to like a family party, and then that's when I was just like, fuck, man, like I came from a dope ass fucking place.
Remember who you are.
Exactly, that's what it was, dog.
Shit.
And then that's when I got, I went to like a party food like with my family, and I was just like, what the fuck, like, what the, how did I forget? You know how of course, like it, you know, you forget, but I got to go to this family shit, and like I was just like, bro, I still got so much to offer. I got my culture to offer, dog, and that's how, you know. And ever since then, I fell in love with music all over again, bro. And like I've been applying my culture, and it's been fun, dog. There's still so much more shit that, you know, we can offer. Like right now, like, you know, I did merengue with EDM. I did like fucking, you know, like fucking Tucanes of Tijuana with EDM, you know. And then like right now I'm talking to like a few of my homies like to do banda and fucking dog. So it's like with banda it's a little difficult because there's like 20 motherfuckers you gotta get to the studio, you know. But it's cool as fuck, dog, because it's like there's a middle ground that I could already envision, because you listen to songs like Vámonos de Fiesta and tanta, you know, like those fast cumbias, dog, and I'm like, it's possible, dog. Like EDM is just so close to that tempo.
So, wow, bro, it's crazy. You have this energy that I feel like you really put into your music. Like your personality is very like immersed in like the music that you put out, man.
100%, bro. I think that's the best way to do it, dog. I was recently just talking to my wife the other day. I was like,
congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Elvan. It's been so much fun, dog. But it's so cool to wake up and it's like, you know, I don't have to put on like a costume or a mask or anything. It's just gotta be myself, dog, and like, you know, apply that shit to the music and everything I do. And it's just like, it's made everything so much fun. Plus, I got a great team. Man. I got a great team.
It seems like it, bro. It seems like you have a really good like support team around you.
Every time someone says, "Oh, you did this, you're killing it," I'm like, "Dog, it's my team, fool. I'm just showing up." You know, I'm just showing up. You know, I do my work at home, and then, you know, on the stages, you know, I play whatever I do at home. But it's really my team that puts me at these places, dog. Like I fucking did the Mexican international soccer team. You know, I went on tour with them. I fucking opened up for Bad Bunny and all that. Yeah, bro. So it's the team though, dog. I'm telling you, fool. Shout out to my team, bro. Shout out to Brandon, Eden, fucking Berman. You know, and then I have an amazing fucking wife, dog. That she's just like she's my everything, dog. I'm the biggest fan too,
bro. You obviously you're like super successful, but you have such a like you're so grounded, and I think it comes from a lot of like your humility and just like your gratitude that you have, like just appreciating everybody around you. It just allows you to be like level.
I'm telling you, dog. I get so emotional too, dog. I'm like a chillon, fool. I'm just like so happy for my team. Thank you, fucking look at it, we're crushing it, fool.
Yeah, that's fucking dope, man. Bro, I love that, bro. I honestly, I'm the same way, G. So I appreciate that.
It's great, dog. It's great. It's a great reminder too. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, first thing I tell my wife every morning, I'm like, fuck yeah, another day with you. Hell yeah, let's do this shit again, you know? And at the end of the night, I always tell her, you know, thank you for today. Good shit, you know, fucking, you know, my G, that's my G, you know? Like, same thing with my team, bro. Same thing.
Right, and I feel like you thinking like that, like just in a normal day when you're not like, you know, with a crowd or you're doing this ecstatic performances and you're DJing and this and that. When you do think like that and then you take it to your actual performance, it's just more emotional. Bro, it's just, I can't even imagine how you feel when you're with tens and thousands of people in front of you and you're just like,
bro, it's overwhelming. Like I recently just did EDC Mexico.
Yeah, I saw.
And this just the entire weekend, bro. It was like my first time I actually had like a fucking day to go and get to know the city too.
Yeah.
Like we went to La Basilica. My wife, she was just like, we gotta go see this place. And like I'm not too big on religion. That also something I forgot. Like I grew up with religion shit, but like, you know, it's been something I haven't been in touch with. And like I went to La Basilica, dog, bro. Like that shit,
isn't it crazy?
There's something special there,
something
bro.
Came over you.
There's
like,
something special there, bro. Like even the security guard, I took and shit. He grew up Mormon. He like grew up separate, and like, shout out to my security guard, Damien. He's fucking amazing, bro. And he was just like, bro. He sent me like a couple videos after when we got home. Like he was just like, bro, like that changed my life, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, seeing La Basilica and seeing like the Virgen, dog. Like I got fucking like emotional, bro. I saw my wife.
It hits you different. It hits you different.
That shit's crazy. It all happened right there too. Like this shit's insane, bro. And I was just like, there's really something special about that spot.
I've been to like a lot of iglesias and a lot of like I'm blessed to say that I've traveled like all over the world and I've seen a lot of stuff. And you're right, bro. Every time you go somewhere, it's like, even if you're not religious or blah blah blah, but like you look at shit and you're just like, there's a reason why this is here for hundreds and hundreds of years,
and people are still talking about it.
And then they're still talking about it, and it's still here. There has to be something here, something powerful.
There's something. I couldn't deny. I was
something
there, bro.
bigger.
I was like,
Undeniable.
holy shit. And you know what, you said hundreds of years, and it's crazy because that when that whole Juan Diego shit happened, it was a while ago, but then we learned about this fucking 14-year-old kid, bro, that they like cut off the bottom of his fucking feet. It was when the government was against like the fucking religion. They were trying to fucking flex on
Shut it
religion.
down. Yeah.
And they cut this 14-year-old kid, bro. They shaved his feet, and then because he believed in the faith, and they fucking told that kid, they were like, walk to your grave, bro. He walked to his grave, and they fucking shot him in the head. That shit happened in 1920 something, dog.
That wasn't even
Not
that
that-
long ago.
And he's a fucking santo now. The little kid's a santo, and like
Yeah.
they had that little bone. That's how they started off the tour. I was
for
like,
his
God
faith.
damn, bro, this shit crazy. So that shit happened like not even 100 years ago, dog.
Yeah.
And like that, like, you know, it's something I think to me is like that's amazing how this religion is still active. Where like this like santos they're not from like that long ago, dog.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's pictures of this kid.
You really have to think about like
Damn.
you really have to think about that, like 1920, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago.
Was it that fucking long ago,
You
dog?
really have to take that in perspective and like really think about that every once in a while, because you're just kind of like, okay, that happened that long ago. We live in this world now. You should be so grateful that you live in this type of world, this modern world where it's
crazy,
like shit
dog.
like that doesn't happen
I
anymore.
know, bro.
I went to Guanajuato, and they had all these bunch of like minas and like mines and stuff, where because in Guanajuato it's very popular. Silver is very popular. I
Yeah.
actually got this in Guanajuato.
Oh, sick.
Chill
Yeah.
out, Flex.
Yes.
I got this in Guanajuato, and I can get this here, right? But like,
Yeah.
I'd rather get it over
I
there. There's
agree.
more
Yeah,
meaning
there's-
to it.
I get it.
the heart
There's more
behind
meaning
it.
to it.
Yeah.
But they were showing us these stories that these like 10-year-olds and these 9-year-olds that would work at the mines and stuff like that.
Oh, bro.
And it's so sad because they would die like around 20 years old because of all the
yeah,
the
the
chemicals
smoke
and things
and-
like
yeah,
that.
oh my God,
and that
bro.
wasn't that long ago.
That's crazy, dog. I know. I wake up, I'm just like, damn, bro. And you know what's funny? We're like the first generation, like,
Yeah.
where we didn't have some of the stuff we have today, dog. And like, it changed so much
Rapidly,
and
too,
it's crazy.
fast.
And yeah, and it's crazy because like I think like I look at my kids and like, you know what's funny? Like I used to say like, oh, we didn't have that when we were growing up. I don't really say that no more, dog,
Yeah.
because like
Times are
You know,
different.
yeah, times are different, bro. And like that's just them. That's their culture, you know. Like us, we grew up separately, and I think that's one of the, you know, our biggest privileges, that we got to kind of live both worlds, and we got to like see the difference, and we have an opportunity to really appreciate what these kids have because we didn't have it, dog.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like I remember I was so super like, oh, you know, trying to not keep my son on the iPad so much, you know. But now it's kind of like, well, everyone else is doing it. Like let these kids grow up how everyone else is growing up, you know.
Right.
And I get it. You know, like don't fucking let them spend all day on that shit.
course.
You know,
Yeah,
like
balance.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, I'm all for technology, dog.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
same.
people say like, oh, it's kind of scary how like, you know, your phone fucking knows where you're gonna go that day or something. I'm like, yeah, but it's kind of convenient too, dog. You know? I was talking to Eden. I was talking to Eden.
very
And I was just
convenient.
like, you know what? If I ever go missing, the government better fucking find me, dog. These motherfuckers.
All this fucking tracking they got on us,
I
like, find me,
motherfuckers better
bitch.
find me, dog. So
Dog,
it's like,
but
Bro, I never thought about it like that, but that's so
it's
true.
funny, right? It's funny. You think
You're-
about it.
You're so right, bro. Like, just let them actually kind of like go with the current.
There's
of
a lot.
embrace it.
I
It
get
is
there's a
what
lot
it
of
is.
there's like if this information lands in the wrong hands, I get that shit, dog.
yeah.
You know, but it's also like, bro, I'm not busting big crimes. I'm not pushing drugs or anything like
Yeah,
that. Where it's
right.
just like I'm got nothing to hide. These motherfuckers gonna look at me as like, all right, cool, just don't share that shit.
Yeah, it's kind of the same story as like imagine your kid grows up, right, and he was like on the iPad the whole time, right? He's gonna talk about like, yeah, I was like on the iPad the whole time. My dad didn't really care. I was like watching like crazy stuff, and I turned out all right. It's the same shit as me talking about like I grew up in the '90s and in the early 2000s, and my dad used to let me watch these R-rated movies
Right.
and all this
Right.
stuff.
Funny, right?
It's
Yeah,
the
like,
same shit. It's the
fucking-
same
we're
shit.
playing Grand Theft Auto when like, you know, when I
Yeah.
was little, and like I remember my dad would say like, oh, it's just gonna put ideas in your head, and I'm like, I get it, it made sense, but it really didn't, bro. And like whether I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think he raised you like the right way to understand that that's not right and that's not
Yeah.
normal.
And
Like
you know what I think it is? I think it's fucking the example he sent him.
Exactly.
I think that's what we fucking. That's how us humans we learn from fucking like watching. You know, like
Yeah.
when we're little, we copy our parents. Like say my mom's cleaning and shit, we fucking grab little brooms. We pretend.
You
dog.
develop those habits.
Yeah. So it's like I think it's about setting an example.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's why like bro, like I fucking when I brush my teeth, I fucking go to my kid's room. Like see motherfucker, brush my teeth, dog. You know, like if they don't want
the tongue, get the
you know,
tongue.
I remember when he was little, when my son was little, he really liked Kobe Bryant. You know, and
Yeah.
I'm just like Kobe Bryant was his dad for a second, bro.
Wow.
I was just like Kobe Bryant brushes his teeth, you know. So yeah, dog. Like I think it's about setting an example.
Yeah, it is. And now it's like I grew up with my dad. He didn't care what we watched. I was seeing Chi-Chi's in the movies and
Yeah,
things like that.
you know,
and I
Chi-Chi's
was
though-
like, oh shit, like Chi-Chi's, but like when you're 18, 19, you're like, oh, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But there's motherfuckers that like that they don't see that shit. They were like closed. They were in the closet, not seeing that stuff.
Yes.
And when they finally see it, they go wild, bro.
Yeah. You know what's
True.
funny? You know what's funny? Like I'll be telling my kids too, bro. Like, look, my thing is, I want my kids to trust me, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like I gotta be realistic, bro. Like I tell my kids, look, man, like if you're ever gonna start doing them drugs, like let me know. You know, like look, I get it, bro. Like you know. I tell them don't do it, but don't do it. But I just can't. I can't help the friends you're gonna grow up with, you know. And it's just like, and like, you know, there's been some things that like my oldest son has done, and like, you know, like I've never fucking like, I remember like, Doug, I'm just straight up saying, and maybe it's a little too much information, but you know, he's already like at 14, you know, and you know, and there's certain things that you're just gonna start doing at that age, and like I remember I was just like, Mijo, like, you know, it's cool, bro, like, you know, I fucking, you know, like. I don't blame him, but at the same time, it's just like, hey, you know, like just be responsible about you know certain things.
Yeah,
and
keep that conversation going and the door open for
and
him.
like, you know what's cool as fuck, bro? Like I remember like both my kids, like I can't wait till they fucking find the girl and shit, because that's when they're gonna start paying attention to how much they showered. They're gonna want to get a
How much they brush
job.
their teeth.
Yeah, they're gonna want to get a job.
It starts changing.
Yeah,
exactly, dog.
yeah.
So I always tell them like, hey, you got a girlfriend yet? They're like, nah. They're like, you got a boyfriend? You know, like I'm just like, you know, I'm ready for that, dog, because it's like I can't wait to fucking show them my support, fool. Like,
that's cool,
and
man.
like it's funny because I was just talking to my oldest son, and like, you know, I show them how much I love my wife. I show them like the other day I was just like, I was fucking showing my wife so much love, and I told her, you guys gotta find yourself a fucking Michelle, dog. You know, like it's like how much support she has, and like she stepped in as a stepmom, fucking like she's just, it's insane, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
so it's
crazy.
it's so badass, and you know, like I said, it's about setting the example, and also like it's been a lot of fun with her, dog.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what it is.
I'm curious, bro, not to get like too deep, but what was like your upbringing like your parents, like were they together growing up?
Yes, and you know, they still are, and bro, I mean, you know, my mom and dad, they're so different. I'm just like, I always wonder, like, fuck, like, how the fuck did they make it, dog? And you know, they came to this country, you know, it's just like my mom's from Guadalajara and my dad's from Guerrero, and you know, they came here, they met each other at they used to sing in El Coro, bro, at the fucking church.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, dog, and they were doing that shit for years. I remember,
Both
like,
of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So they were doing that shit for years. I grew up and I was like probably like 6 or 7, and while they did the rehearsals, all the kids like they would go to like the little the designated section for kids, and I would just stay in the little music room, dog, and like fuck around with the instruments. So that's how I grew into it, music.
Wow.
Isn't it true?
Wow,
Yeah,
bro.
and like my dad, he plays the guitar and all that. That's how he like DJ'd at the parties, and like a lot of quinceañeras and buzz, and I would go help him, and that's how I got into, like, I started getting familiar with the whole DJ scene, dog.
Wow.
It's crazy, yo. It's fucking
Bro, it's
true.
crazy how just life just works out like that. It's almost like meant to be. It was like
It's
you were
pretty-
like,
it's funny,
it was,
dog.
And
they
it's
got
funny,
together
yeah.
to like create you and that atmosphere, that environment.
I'm sure what your pops was doing just really kind of like taught you something.
Influence.
And
it influenced you in what you do right now.
He's the kind of person. It's his birthday today, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Happy
I know.
birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, shout out to my pops, dog. I always tell him, I'm like, bro, like, I was like, yo, you're my hero.
Damn.
You know, he's my hero,
Yeah.
and I always tell him, like, fucking thank you, dog. You know, like, it was a moment in our lives where it wasn't until we were literally out on the street and we had our boxes out, the sheriff kicked us out, you know, we were homeless, until I realized that I was like, holy shit, we're fucking poor. And they never let me and my sister feel that shit. We never went hungry, dog. We never went hungry, and like we didn't have anything, dog. I realized, holy fuck, like we're poor.
So you're saying you didn't even realize it until later on in life, where you were like, oh shit.
When we were out on the street, dog, and like I remember I saw my parents, my mom was panicking, my dad was crying, so I was just like, holy shit. And that ever since then, bro, I feel like that's when I became a man, bro. And I remember we were literally like, bro, the sheriffs woke us up at 7 a.m. They kicked us out, and that's when I was just like, holy fuck, like I want to go home, but dog, we had no home. It was such a, it woke me up, dog. It snapped me out of like whatever the fuck youth I had, and like I was like, okay, it's time to start working, dog. And it was I remember vividly exactly that morning, and everything changed for me, dog. We were in the street, and I was just like, that's the first time I had an internal fucking dialogue. I was just like, I gotta figure this shit out. And then like I was talking to myself, I was saying, okay, how? And I was just like, I don't know, dog. And I was walking away because I went crazy, fool. But I was just walking, and I was like, how am I gonna figure this? I don't know, but I'm gonna figure this shit out, dog. And then I remember I had like $60 in my pocket. I was like working at Arby's. I already had my son at the time, and I had like $60. And I remember I saw a storage outlet, and I was just like, boom, we could fucking bring our boxes right here. you know. And I remember like it's the first time I kind of started thinking positive. And I told my dad, I was like, I think I know where to put our boxes. And he was just like, fuck, this is fucked up. And I remember telling him, I was like, at least we're carrying the boxes downhill. You know, like I was just like, I was super optimistic.
Wow, bro,
fool.
perspective.
Yeah, it's a trip,
crazy,
bro. I remember
bro.
that's the first time I ever thought of anything like that. And ever since then, it's always been of like, how can I take care of my family? You know, what do I have to do? And, you know, and like I started working harder ever since then, bro. It's like it's a rolling snowball.
Damn.
It's a trip, huh?
Wow.
Do you feel like you meditate on that a lot? Like you constantly are like thinking about like where you started from and like the roots of it all?
100%.
Yeah.
That's I think that is probably the best way to really be appreciative, you know, to really remember where you
Stay
came
grounded.
from. Stay grounded, dog. And like, you know, it's funny because that's how I kind of think about life too. Like, you know, I think about death a lot, and like it sounds dark, bro, but not in a way where it's just like I'm just like scared. No, it's more like you know, this could be my last day. Like, appreciate anyone I fucking talk to. Like, I always tell them I love you, thank you for today, like thank you for, you know, like I'm just very, very careful because I'm so appreciative, you know. And it's taught me to really fucking be grateful for every single minute, dog. It's insane. Like I'm just like so happy.
That's amazing that you're like that, bro. Can I just say real quick? Obviously, this is the first time we meet you, but you're just blowing me out of the water right now.
Your energy
Like,
perspective is crazy, man.
I already knew you're gonna be amazing. Obviously,
I appreciate that, dog.
by what you do and things like that. But when you see people on social media, sometimes they can be a little different, blah blah blah. But bro, you are such an amazing person, and you have an amazing story. And just me like hearing you, and like I kind of get like off track, and I just like look at you, and I'm just like, you deserve everything that you
Everything, bro.
I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate it, bro.
that you've got. Just the way that you even speak to you about your wife and stuff like that, it really speaks volumes.
That's my number one. That's
about the kind of man that you are.
Yeah.
And all that, you have a great beard.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Keep it, bro. Keep it
And
going. Keep it going, baby.
I got the canas and shit, and I remember back
I like
then,
the canas,
you know,
bro.
it's funny. I rock these motherfuckers. Dog.
Wisdom,
I'm just
baby, it's wisdom.
My pops has them. I'm like,
Yes, sir.
fuck
Embrace
yeah,
it.
dog. It's sick as fuck, bro.
But I feel like when people look at you and like, dang, he kept the canas, that's kind of hot.
That's cool as fuck.
You know what I mean?
It's funny
Like,
because
he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like I talked to my photographer. That motherfucker has kind of it runs all the way from the top. I'm just like, you motherfucker, dog. That shit looks so sick. You look wise as fuck,
What's
bro.
it called? The salt and pepper? Look at the salt and pepper action.
If you ever go all like silver, would you be a silver fox?
Oh, absolutely, he would.
What's that?
Like when you're all silver.
That's
Like
sick
once you
as
keep
fuck.
it, just all kind of
Oh
basically.
yeah, 100%, bro.
Like what celebrity
100%,
has like
dog.
a silver ass hair?
Like George Clooney.
Yeah, like
Oh,
George
okay.
Clooney.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's a
Honestly,
vibe.
like if that's me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and like I've thought of like, you know, recently, because I've never really seen myself like as an artist, dog. I've always just been
Really?
like, yeah, bro.
Wow.
Like it's like I make the music and like this is how I always saw it. I make the music and people fuck with it, so it's like I'm gonna keep doing it, you know, because like it works and people fucking. I see that I touch lives and I'm able to do it. You know, I'm really good at it, so that's why. But like, bro, like if I fucking start to like, bro, like I'm just gonna be myself. You know, like lately I have been trying to play more the part, trying to look more like an artist. I wear. Excuse me, sorry. I like my homie. He does my merch. You know, he's starting to style me and shit.
Okay.
And, like I'm down for it. You know, like I'm down for it.
Have fun with it.
I look cool and shit. I'm like, damn, I actually look like a fucking like so this un artist. You know, like and like it's cool as fuck. You know, it is cool because like you know, like I see like I follow like all these other artists and I'm like, that motherfucker look fresh as fuck.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
So it's just
yeah.
like I've been talking to my team. I'm like, maybe we should kind of try playing the part. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what it is? It happens to a lot of people who are very humilde and very humble. I feel like I'm a very humble person. Josh is super humble, and just hearing you're super humble. But what happens to humble people is we start to get kind of like imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Where I don't know if you know what that is, but it's kind of like can you explain, Josh? It's kind of like
You're doing
like
something and you feel like you're not meant for that part.
yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. I get that, bro.
like you don't ever want to give yourself credit.
Right, exactly.
Like if people say like you know, oh my God, your podcast is the best in the world, I'm always gonna be like, you know, it's hard to believe.
I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We
dog.
always have to kind of like just take a step back and be like, no, I am doing something
Yes,
good.
100%, bro. And like, and then that's the you're fucking
That
right. I
confidence.
didn't know there was a word for it, dog.
Yeah, imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I think that's fantastic.
Can we
bro.
get it tatted?
Yeah, bro, I'm down,
After
bro.
the pod, bro.
It's funny as fuck, bro. And it's incredible because yes, you do have to like, bro, you're killing it, dog.
Yeah.
You're killing it, and like, and you know, one of my biggest things in life is I really learn how to love myself so I could take care of myself. And bro, sometimes you gotta hype yourself up.
Yes, sir.
You know, and like,
You do.
it doesn't fucking matter if you're on top of the world or not. Like the fact that you're still kicking, you're still there, you're waking up another day.
Yes, sir.
Dog, like look, I tweeted the other day. I was just like, take a second, look in the mirror, just be like, you're fucking proud of yourself, dog. It doesn't matter. Like you still just you could be going through shit, you could be not. It doesn't matter. You're still here, dog.
And that's a beautiful message, but you have to believe that in order to preach that.
Yes.
And I think that you doing that, bro, it's only gonna relay that message even more effectively.
I'm telling you, everybody has different paths, but at the end of the day, like we're like, it doesn't matter, bro. Like you can't compare your struggles to someone else. It's just like they're your struggles, and like we're going through this shit. Our life is life overall, bro. It's the funnest shit. It's my favorite fucking party, dog. I'm here. I get to be a part of this. Like my ups and downs, to me, they're all something I'm grateful. To me, I'm having a great time here, dog.
Yeah,
and like
that's crazy.
I think everyone has so much beauty in their life, and again, we have to be reminded of shit.
Exactly, bro. Exactly,
that's
bro.
awesome.
I've been listening to you since forever, bro. Since like you first came out, honestly, like I've been so tapped into who you were, and I was always curious on like your process of like music. And like honestly, when you were about to come onto the podcast, I dove deep into like interviews and stuff that you did, and I really saw that you put like your heart and soul and your emotions into your music, and that really is what leads your music. I saw this one interview that where you were kind of breaking down like one of your most popular songs, 5 Hours, and I didn't know the backstory of it, like where you were like on your way to go see a girl.
See my wife,
no fucking way. It's your wife?
That's my wife.
Oh my god.
Even better.
So the story, bro, it's called 5 Hours, right? And I mean, feel free to step in for your song. So to go see her, it took 3 hours on a plane and 2 hours on a train.
3 hours on a bus. And
my bad.
And 2 hours on a train.
It was a 5 hour travel to go see her, and he felt so much emotion, and he didn't know how to like express it in words, so he put it in his music, and that's how he came up with 5 Hours.
Well, you're something else,
I was like, I'm in love with this one.
That's the thing. So right there, right, you know what? Right there, like dog, like that's like for me, like bro, that's the easiest shit. I think that's like it's a hack, bro. Like you want like you want to really like for me doing the whole translating emotions into music, bro. That's the hack, bro, because that's where people get to connect. It's like, whoa, I felt like that, and like, bro, we've all been through that kind of like some kind of love like that, dog. And like and I feel like it's a life hack. I see it as a life hack, and it's what it is. It's just like it's the easiest shit. It's just like, how am I feeling, dog? Like, put it to sounds, and I can do that shit better than putting things into words.
Damn, that's why I would consider you an artist. That's why I was shocked that you said, because I was like, it's all emotion that you feel, and then you express it through art, which I think is crazy.
And you know it's funny, because I literally on my songs, and like Perdóname, it was another song that I would dedicate to her too.
Wow.
We had a little bump, in our relationship, but it's kind of like, to me, like it's something I'm grateful for. It's part of life. That's why the song Perdóname, it's actually like a really fucked up song. It's sad, but it's very alegre. It's very upbeat, because like like it's something that we go as a couple, you go through these certain moments, and you fight through it, and you come out on top, and it's a beautiful, it's happy, and it sounds happy, because it's something I experienced, and I'm proud of, it made me who I am and shit, and like that's what it is, dog.
The way how self-aware you are, and I feel like you're constantly present in any moment that you're in, I feel like that helps your creative process a ton.
Oh yeah. And
you can just tap
pay
into
attention to everything, dog. Like,
and I think that's the magic of you. Is anything that you realize, anything that's going on through your life, anything that the way that you express yourself, and you show us as us, not just me and Josh, but the whole world that loves you. We feel it. And
we're all human, bro. We're all human.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're all human, and you understand that. So you're speaking to us literally in music and in your life, and that's really touching, and that's amazing. And I expect that everybody that listens to this podcast can understand even more, because there's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna listen to this, a lot of your fans, a lot of our fans, a lot of everyone's fans are gonna listen to this, and they're just gonna love you even
that's cool as fuck,
more,
bro. You know what? And like bro, I'm telling you, like in our lives, like we have beautiful moments happening all the time, dog. It's just you gotta really kind of like, you also gotta practice. You gotta learn how to fucking be able to catch shit, where like any little conversation I have with my kids, bro, with my wife, with my dad, like I'm just like, that was fucking dope. Because like, what the fuck did I just learn, and it's like, that's badass, like, and you start paying attention to all the little things and the positive things, and all of a sudden, bro, you get really good at it, and you get this perception of life where you're just like, why the fuck is everything so amazing? Because you start paying attention to the positives, bro. Any little situation me and my wife or my kids, or just me in general, I come across, I always say like, well, at least this, at least I'm
the same way.
And it's like, you just gotta really fall into the habit of thinking like that.
I always tell my fiance, life can be worse.
100%. And bro, teaching yourself how to always do that shit. And
Yeah.
it's cliche, bro, but no, at the same time, bro, that's the hack, bro. That's what it is when you start focusing on all the positives, and there is a positive in everything.
Yeah.
Right? Like even the shittiest situation, there's something,
Exactly.
and you can train yourself how to really fucking find it.
Yeah, and it's one thing to speak on that, but it's another thing to actually really live that and understand
Actually
that
do
and
it.
experience
And-
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
like-
what you're saying, cliche, but or common sense. But common sense isn't so common.
Nah.
Like it's like
But yeah.
nobody really understands, like
Yeah,
taps into it like that.
Trust me, 100%, because it's something us as humans like, oh yeah, we know you could do that shit, but it's like, but do it though.
Do you do it?
But do it though.
But do it, yeah, because
And
you
it's
learn
hard.
the
And it's-
beauty
and
behind it.
It's so human because we just don't grow up doing it. You have to, you do have to learn how to do that kind of shit, you know. And it's beneficial. And I'm teaching my kids now, dog.
That's awesome.
You know, I'm teaching my kids now every little thing, and I always tell them like, hey, like, you know, be grateful. You know, this is great. You know, at least it's not. And I understand how old they are. I understand what they can understand and what they don't understand.
Yeah, and where they are in their lives too. Like they're teenagers, right?
Yeah.
So like your mind is different as a teenager.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're not gonna give a fuck about some shit that I'm like, you know what, they're not they don't care yet.
Yeah.
You know, like, but it's cool though. There's some things you can start telling them now. And I remember some things my dad told me, like, you know, he's like, you know what, my dad was fucking right. You know, like it's about so much. You know, when they say, oh, you'll understand when you're older, dog.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's key, because you
Yeah.
do remember, like, fuck, when he used to fucking hit me with the belt, I was like, this motherfucker hates me, dog. He hates me, dog. This shit hurts. He fucking hates me.
We'll get into that right now, but before we get cut off,
Yeah.
we'll go on a quick break right now. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Sick.
Okay, so
Alright.
we're on.
We on, baby.
We on. Oh shit. So I totally forgot. Okay, first of all, I was talking to Josh. Is it okay? So we're Mexican, and I like to say DEORRO, right?
De oro. Yeah.
Or is it DEORRO?
Is it DEORRO?
You know
DEORRO.
what, dog? Like,
Or is it? It's gonna be both. I'm assuming.
you know what's funny? So people always ask me this question.
Yeah.
And like, you know what it is, dog? How the fuck you read it?
I read
DEORRO?
it. I read it.
If you
DEORRO.
read, that's it is. That's what it is. Motherfuckers in France, they say DEORRO. You know, like, bro,
That's how they say it.
however you read it, dog.
Yeah.
Because like, same thing with like Ibiza. You know, say, oh, it's Ibiza. I'm like, it's
Ibiza.
Ibiza. It's Ibiza if you speak your Z like that.
Yeah.
You know, but for us, we don't. So I think it's just however you read it, bro.
Yeah.
If that's how you read it, you're reading it in Latino, bro. In Spanish, it's DEORRO, bro. That's what it is, right? For me, it's like it's however you fucking read it, bro. Like,
Okay, but
How was it born? How was it born?
I would say DEORRO,
Okay, okay.
but it came because my last name's Orosqueta. So and my dad used to, you know, when he played guitar and like, you know, they booked him, he was Juan de Oro. And
Oh, that's sick.
yeah. So like I, you know, there was a time when I had to change my name. I used to go by Tonic.
Yeah.
And there was a band called Tonic. They sent me cease and desist and everything.
No
I was
way.
like, fuck. I was like, fuck, man. I gotta invent.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna invent a word. I don't want this shit to ever happen
Yeah.
again. And I remember I asked my dad. I was like, can I use that? Can I use that part? You know, like de oro.
Yeah.
And I put it together and I added an extra R because that's how the last name is, de Orosqueta. You
Yeah.
know, de la familia Orosqueta. So that's
Of
how it came
gold.
about. Yeah.
Bro, isn't it crazy how like you got that cease and desist, and I'm sure you were kind of freaking out, and
Bro,
then
I
that was
thought
like
that was
the
it.
best thing that probably happened to
It's
you.
crazy, dog. I thought that was it. I thought bro, I only had like 4,000 like fucking like fans. So like that's it.
That happened at the right time, bro.
I thought it happened at the worst time, dog. I was just like, I'm done, bro.
Dang.
I'm done. And like, nah, bro. There was still a lot more time that life was gonna bless me with.
Oh,
and
man.
you know, it's
Damn.
like, yeah, I reinvented myself.
Damn, bro.
That's a
That's
trip, bro.
sick.
But it's funny that you asked
Dude,
that.
the fact that he asked his dad if it was okay.
Hey, pops.
Speaks
I'm
volume.
about to be one of the biggest DJs in the world. You cool if I use your own
Yeah,
name?
I remember I was just like, hey, like, dad, like, what do you think would be cool? He was like, go ahead, mijo, what the fuck? Like, he's like, my dad, you know,
Yeah.
be supportive.
You're all
He's like,
stressed.
fucking kill it.
Me and Josh had a conversation like it's the oro like of gold.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
know,
I mean?
it's funny because yes, it does play like that, you
Yeah,
know, and
yeah.
it's play on words. It's not. I don't mean it of gold because it's my last name, but it's like it works out, bro. Of
It's better.
gold.
Damn.
And like
I think it's cooler that it's your last
Yeah.
name.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
say
good, yeah,
too.
and like I'm actually just about to start implying the whole gold shit to my
Like
to
a
my
theme?
career.
Oh, that's
yeah, bro.
sick,
Like
man.
I just like we're gonna focus on like white and gold.
Yeah.
and we're gonna like I got like some custom earrings drinks and shit. Like we're gonna do like a photo shoot and play the whole artist part, get an aesthetic, And that's how that came about. But honestly, dog, it's however you read it. Fool.
I love that. I love that. If you understand what you're saying, understand what they're implying, like whatever you want it to be.
If you know what if I say DEORRO, as long as you know who the fuck I'm talking about, that's what matters, Communication.
That's dope.
That's sick, man. That's really and it speaks volumes about how you even like speak upon it, like whatever you guys want, you're cool with it, whatever, because some people would be like, don't say that.
Nah, bro.
Say this.
Or I get mad when people say it like that. It's
yeah. But honestly, dog, it's however you read it, bro. Like it's not like that's not what matters. Is that if do you like the music or not? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Like
did you also catch how he said like people in France say it this way? Like, super flex.
Yeah. Some people say
super flex.
Some people say DEORRO instead.
Yeah.
Some people call me bro. Some people feel like they call me DEORRO. It's just like,
I like DEORRO.
As long as we know who we're talking about, that doesn't fucking matter.
I like DEORRO too. Anyways, we have a gift for you.
We have a gift for you.
No fucking way.
Yes, sir, we do.
So we got you Abercrombie and Fitch.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Are you serious, bro?
So
hooked up with some swag,
if
baby.
you want, you can open it. Que lo abra, que lo abra, que lo abra.
I'm put this shit on right now, dog.
Yes,
So
sir.
we got you the LP hat, the official royal blue LP hat. We chose that color because it's Dodgers
That's
up in here.
fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
Well,
Oh my god,
Dodgers.
you see what just happened to Justin Turner?
Bro.
Oh my God, he was leaking.
Yeah, bro. I was just like, I could not believe it, dog.
Pobrecito.
Yeah.
I could not believe it. And then the camera angle, I was just like, I was just like, also, he's our boy, Dodger.
Yeah. Baby Flex, he used to be my neighbor. Let's talk
No
about it.
fucking way,
Dude, literally
bro.
like 2
Where?
houses down. When I lived in
Where?
Studio City, bro.
No way.
Bro, he was like, obviously he has money and stuff like that. His house was sick, but I mean, like, he was pretty humble, dude. Like a humble cat, bro.
He's
like
great.
nothing crazy.
So we got you. I honestly don't know if you like drink that like a lot or like if you like the tequila.
Of course, dog.
And let me just say that hat looks great on you, dude.
Thank you, dog.
I got you.
Blue's your color, G. Blue's your color.
Yeah, dog. Thank you.
We got you Jose Cuervo, Reserva de la Familia.
brother.
This is not sponsored, by the way.
Did you put a bow on it, Sebas?
Oh, so I put a bow on it because it's a present.
It's a gift.
Dog, that's so cool. It's like whenever that's cool as fuck, dog.
Yeah.
Like
the bow doesn't come with the bow. I bought the bow extra.
And
that
he
makes
put
it
it
special,
on
dog. That makes it special,
himself.
dog.
Yeah,
That's cool as fuck, fool. I appreciate that shit, dog.
because it's a gift.
It's a gift.
So
It's a
gifts
gift.
deserve bows.
You know what's crazy, dog? Like this bracelet. One of my fans gave it to me like probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
And I do keep the gifts and I cherish them, dog.
Damn.
And like I for a moment I was like doing this like these got mail thing, and people would send me gifts,
Yeah.
because people want to send stuff, like
Yeah.
and like
These got
bro,
mail.
yeah, and like and I was opening it and I was recording it, and like bro, like I keep the shit, dog, and like every now and then I'll see her comment on my
Wow.
stuff, and
Oh,
like
that's
she'll be like. You still have the bracelet, and I'm just like, of course, Mia. Like this was a gift.
Yeah.
Like I also have a necklace that like a fan gave me. I remember I was walking around the festival before I played, and he was just so stoked, and he was just like, "Can I buy you something at the festival?" And I was out there because I was actually looking for a hat, and it was in Mexico, bro. It was in Juarez, and he was just like, I was like, yeah, mijo, like, go for it. Like, I'm going to be walking around. Just like, there's nobody. It wasn't even open yet. So it's like, it was easy to find me. So he went and he got me this little panda necklace. It's actually in my laptop bag right now. But he got it for me, and I've still been wearing it,
Wow.
And like, it's just like, I cherish this shit, dog. I cherish these things.
Yeah.
People think of me.
And they're priceless.
And they're priceless,
Exactly.
dog. Like,
Exactly.
the fact that he wanted to give me something, and like, I show them my appreciation. Like, I have, bro, like, all the candies they gave me, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had for a moment, at the last house, I had like a wall, bro, and I would just pin everything to the wall.
That's sick.
But I have everything I collected, dog.
Wow.
It's badass, bro.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Bro.
So we
got
got
some
you La
shirts.
Plática merch.
Yes,
dog.
sir.
That
Yeah,
one
bro.
says, ya quiero salir y pelear. Yeah, so
Yeah, bro.
And a couple of the shirts, his brand
my
Salud,
brand, Salud, the
hydration.
me and Ian were just talking about it, dog. I was hoping like we could like fucking like buy this shit, dog.
Bro, I got
No,
you.
no,
I
no.
put
That's sick
a
as
few
fuck,
bags in there
bro.
for you. I'll make sure I get you hooked
Yeah,
up too.
we-
Send you guys like a full care package and stuff like that. But this one's our energy and focus, bro. It's Jamaica flavor. Fire, bro.
What the fuck?
This pepino, I'm sorry. This was piña mango right here. And those are
Dog.
both of our energy ones.
Oh fuck yeah, dog!
Yeah,
I
bro.
appreciate it.
So and then
course,
Bro, I'll post about this shit too. Boy, I will tell you.
No, bro, absolutely not.
I'll play the artist part. I'll do a little commercial for that.
and there's more where that came
DEORRO.
from,
I'll
bro.
do it
official
super corny.
drink of
I'll do it
DEORRO.
super corny. I'll like pretend I'm fucking waking up all hungover, and then I look at the camera. I look at the camera, dog. I look at the camera, dog. I do a little promo, dog.
What does DEORRO take before he goes on set? Salud.
There it is, dog. And then I'll do a little cheesy
Yeah.
fucking.
And then after you can give us Rogers and he can just
Yeah,
send
bro.
you every
Oh fuck yeah, dog.
bi-monthly.
That's badass, bro.
Bi-monthly.
And then we
Absolutely.
we need this shit, dog.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
bro. Thank you, bro.
I
Yeah, we're
appreciate it.
excited.
But so honestly, we're super blessed to even have you on here.
Likewise, bro. And I'm telling you, I'm a massive fan. I'm telling you, I stayed up like a fucking. I was like half asleep with one eye. I was like, I can't believe I'm gonna be here with these fools tomorrow, dog.
Yeah, that's
a few hours.
You saying that is just like amazing. I have a cousin.
It's crazy. It's like surreal.
Yeah, I have a cousin.
Cool,
his name's Justin. I grew up with him. He's younger than me, and he doesn't miss any of your shows, bro.
Oh, that's badass, bro. That's cool as fuck.
And like when I first realized that you were gonna be on the pod, obviously myself, I'm so fucking excited. And I texted him right away, and honestly, he couldn't believe it.
That's
and like,
tight, dog.
Even to me, like I felt proud of myself for saying that, and that's because you're alive.
That's cool.
Does that make any sense? Like that's crazy,
That's
right?
badass, bro. I appreciate
isn't that
that.
insane?
Yeah, it's insane.
Like you made me feel proud just by you being who you are.
Damn, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm telling you, dog. And like, you know what's funny?
That's a shot.
I was just talking.
Yeah, his accomplishments are our accomplishments.
I'm down, dog. I'm down.
Anything you do is making me look cool.
You know, it's funny. I was just talking to someone about it. I like, dog. Like, it's more than just like, you know, a Latino doing this shit, dog. It's like, bro, we all have our backgrounds. You know, like, bro, I've been posting about people just fucking repping the culture. Doesn't matter where they're from. You know, like the other day, I was just like, dog, we know what we need in this fucking scene. We need more country, dog. You know, like we need more country. We need like, I recently talked to my LD, my lighting designer, and he does my visuals. He's Hawaiian.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
And he gave me permission. He was just like, hey, you can go ahead and gentrify Hawaiian music. I'm like, I'm down, bro. These motherfuckers got some drums, bro.
Yeah,
and like, and it's cool as fuck. It's cool as fuck, bro. And like our cultures, we could like, if you, fucking
collide.
Asians, fucking Indians, like, bro, we got so much dope shit. And like applying that shit to the eating world is still fairly in a way. It's still like it's fairly
new.
new.
It's still fresh.
I mean, it's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
But I think now it's really fucking like it's grown and like, you know, like it's amazing, bro. Like the EDM scene in Mexico is fucking massive, right? You know, and you know,
I want to go to EDC Mexico City,
insane, bro.
It's fucking next level. And
do you enjoy it better than Las Vegas?
Bro, you know what's funny? So I mean, bro, like they each in their own category.
Got it.
But you know, something about cheers, my friends.
Cheers,
gracias, dog.
Dude, pleasure, man. This is
for all y'all, dog.
Cheers, buddy.
It is crazy, guys. DJ DEORRO.
DJ Day. We just keep switching up.
But yeah, dog. You know, like for me, one of the beautiful things about Mexicans is that when we love
Besides
something,
everything,
and like when we love something, we fucking
embrace
love
it.
Passion, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you go to the fucking soccer games, or like when we fucking love something, we love, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, going to Mexico and yeah, I can feel it, bro. It's like it's fucking overwhelming, dog.
Especially
and,
your sets, bro.
Hey,
oh
yeah,
my
and
God.
it's like, bro, that my sets were like, one thing is like, I think it's because I come from like a house party, the house party era, and or that world, that I cater to the crowd, you know. So like when I do EDC, I prepare my sets and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
specific.
I play the songs I have to play, but then also. I like to really tell, like the crowd tells me what's next, you know, and bro, like it's like a vortex. I feed off of them, they feed off of me, I feed off of them, and it's just like it just becomes this fucking party, dog.
Yeah.
You know,
how do you sleep after you get off a set, bro? Like
he doesn't. I don't think he does.
I feel a buzz, bro. It's like the adrenaline.
It's insane.
And like, you know, bro, like as soon as I got off stage, literally like the second I stopped playing, you know, like I have to wait for my tour manager to get like give me everything back together so we can leave. I got emotional, bro. Like I was just like, I can't believe that just happened, dog. You know, like it's just being up there, and I really do my best to connect with the audience, and literally like I focus on individual people, dog, and I try my best. I try my best to let them know that I'm looking at them, and the best way to do it is you know, sometimes they'll be giving me little signs, you know, and like I'll do it back at them, and then sometimes they'll go like that right after, and I do the same thing, and then they'll go like that, and then I'll do the same thing, and they fucking realize for a moment I'm actually looking at them, and they'll freak out, and they'll be like, they'll tell their friends, and they'll point at me, and I'll be like that, I'll say hi, and it's like in the sea of fucking like 40,000 people, you know, and like for a second, dog, and you know what's crazy? Moment. It's crazy because it's so easy for me to do. It's so easy for me to do. No me cuesta nada, dog.
I was just gonna say, no te cuesta nada.
And it fucking makes, like, I can only imagine, because I remember what it's like being on that side of the speakers. I remember I went to go see Tiesto one time, and like he didn't point at me, but I was like, that motherfucker pointed at me, dog. You know, but like to imagine now I have the opportunity to really reassure people. It's like, yeah, dog, you're in this fucking sea of people, but I'm looking at you, dog. Wow. You know, because I am, bro. I am, and like,
it's
like
intentional.
We're connecting, bro. We're connecting. I'm just like, I'm here. I'm paying. You're,
Oh
you know,
my
like,
God, that's
if you're there at my set, dog, like, I'm there for you, dog. You know, like, we're here together and we're creating this moment, and like,
that's amazing that you do that, man.
Dog. I think, and it's fun. It's crazy because I'm sure, bro. I know other artists are just as appreciative.
Yeah.
And it's something that, like, bro, if you don't do that kind of shit, do it, dog. It's so fucking amazing when, like, you know, like, bro, I've never turned down a photo, dog. I've never turned down a photo because it's just like, again, no me cuesta nada, you know, like, I have been late to shit because I fucking stick around and shit.
Yeah.
Like, my biggest meet and greet, fucking, I stayed for 3.5 hours. I apologized to my team because I knew we were tired, but I was like, dog, I tell everybody, even though there's a big ass line and shit, I'm just like, look, if you're willing to wait for me, dog, I'm gonna wait for you too, you know, and like, we'll fucking stay there for
Tweet that
3.5 hours, dog. It was in El Paso. We fucking just like every fucking motherfucker that went to the show, I took a picture with everyone, dog.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah,
bro.
and the security guards, I apologize after, but I think because I really fucking thank them and shit. Thank you for like sticking around. I know we wanted to go home, you know, and they, you know, security guards was like, honestly, that was fucking amazing that you did that. You know, I'm just like, fuck, thank God these fools, because I know these fools probably wanted to go home.
Because you also want to be respectful of their time.
100%, 100%. And there's times where like I respect, right, and I respect, and like the security guards, okay, they try to kick me out, so I tell my TM is like, look, bro, it's your job to get me the fuck out of there. If you don't fight me, like, I'm gonna stay there and take a picture with everyone. I understand we gotta go.
That's true.
Sometimes we gotta go to the airport, like at 3 a.m.
Get me out.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm gonna fight you, dog, because I'm gonna want to take a photo with everyone, but it's your job to get me out of there.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm like telling everyone, selfies, bro, selfies, and everything. You know, everyone's like, please. I'm like, selfie. It's the easiest thing to do, a fucking selfie, instead of like trying to pose, and like it takes up a lot of time.
Yeah.
So
that's so amazing that you do that, man.
Dude, did you have a moment where you realized you're like, I made it?
You know what's funny?
I was just about to ask him that.
I think so there was a time in my career where I needed, so music was plan B, dog. I wanted to be a trauma surgeon.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro, it's pretty crazy, right? I was going to medical school. I became like certified CNA and shit. Like, I went to school for it and everything.
Yeah, okay, doc.
Bro, I'm telling you, fool. And like, I remember like there was a moment where I was just like, music was like my escape. You know, like I had like 3 jobs in the medical field. I was volunteering and shit, and I gotta go home, and I still had adrenaline, and I was working on music. I remember I worked like this because my son, he was little, and I'd have to listen to if he spit up. He's not spitting up and shit. Oh, shit. So that's how I was making music, and I think that's why music took care of me, dog, because I treated it like my trophy, you know. And yeah, bro, it's crazy. And there was a point where, you know, like all of a sudden I started getting gigs, and all of a sudden I started getting this little crowd, bro, that would be down to buy tickets, so the promoters were willing to fucking book me. And I was also handing out flyers. I was puro trabajador, dog.
Damn.
And
hustling.
yeah, and like, and there was a moment where I was like, fuck, like, I gotta start thinking, like, should I really start taking on this music thing? It's kind of becoming a thing now, dog, where it's like, this shit's paying for the diapers now, you know?
What year was this?
I was like probably like 18, 19 years old.
Oh, shit.
You know?
Which is what, 2009, 10?
Around there, bro. Cause I was like 17 or 18, cause that's when I started. I finished high school and I was able to work now, and my son, I had my second son already, so like things were kind of like, it was all happening all at once. And
wow.
I remember I emailed fucking this food named Layback Luke, dog. Shout out Layback Luke.
Oh my god, he's sick.
Yeah, bro. And bro, I'm telling you, this motherfucker, like, he was like helping, but he helped Avicii out, dog. Like,
Layback Luke is,
bro, he's a fucking. I recently just I sent him a message, and I told him, hey, dog, I never told you thank you, dog. Like, thank you, because like there was a moment in my life where I was just like, how the fuck I'm gonna ask like someone, and like he was accessible.
You're gonna ask somebody for like help, or
I was
like
just like, hey,
guidance?
I asked him, I was like, hey, like, how do you know if like, you know, if music is the thing, you know? And like, bro, he gave me the best advice.
That's a great question.
He was like, you know what, dog? He was just like, honestly, like, he was like, only you could really know that, you know, just trust your gut, you know, like. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, to me, that wasn't the answer I wanted, but bro, it was everything. Wow. And it wasn't an overnight thing. It was like a year-long process where because you really have to do what's best and play, you know, try to play it by ear. And I started taking, you know, my jobs that I had at the time, you know, was just like, okay, should I call in for work, should I not, you know, like, it was all about like seeing what's best at the moment. And I took like a year to really kind of be like, all right, I think I'm gonna chase this music shit, dog, because I had to be careful. I had to really be careful, because I had my kids I was taking care of, I had my parents I was taking care of,
people that relied on you.
Yeah, dog. So it's like, you know, it's about like taking it day by day and really fucking doing your best to do better, you know. And like, and you don't know any better, but when you know better, go ahead and do better, you know. And that's important, dog. That's how it is day by day. And I was blessed with the ability to be able to do that. And I think I learned from my dad.
Damn.
You know, it's crazy. Huh?
Role model. No, man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's
Bro,
crazy, man.
obviously, G, I'm a big fan, but like the fact that you said that about Laid Back Luke right now, I love you.
Oh, he's a fucking legend, dog. He's a legend. I recently just fucking hit up like another big.
What did you say he did with Avicii? He was
Yeah, so he had like a blog, bro. He's still the same motherfucker. He's a legend, bro.
Who, Laid Back Luke?
Yeah, Laid Back Luke. He's still this like he's just like, if you want to learn, dog, like fucking follow Luke. You know, like follow him, watch his shit, and he responds to people, dog. And back then I followed his blog and like
didn't he make the song Delirious?
I don't know.
But he's
got hits, bro.
He remixed "Show Me Love" like.
Yes, yeah.
Incredible.
I didn't hear that.
So in 2008, I went to my first rave.
That's
it was
funny.
called the Love Festival.
Love Festival with Go Ventures. Yeah, right there at the sports arena.
And I saw Laid Back Luke, and that, bro
he put it on the
changed my
side.
life.
He put it on the side. You know what's funny, dog? I was outside handing flyers, and I snuck into that festival.
You're lying.
I was outside.
Imagine that,
bro. The way I discovered Laid Back Luke, bro.
We probably crossed each other, bro.
I discovered him at that festival. I was outside, and I heard this that brain in the house. Boop, 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 and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
It was Laid Back Luke introduced me to this new sort of EDM, which was called, I think, Dutch house.
It was that's when
and
shit started popping
it's
up.
like Dutch house is like Afrojack.
Oh,
Chucky, yeah, bro. That's
sick.
crazy.
Like
dog.
that shit.
That's crazy.
No,
bro.
like I'm a big fan of house. Like I think me and you are probably the same age. I was born in
That's crazy.
1990. I don't know if you want to.
I was 91. Yeah.
So we're the same.
Yeah.
So I'm Mad Decent.
That's crazy. For that,
Like
Steve Aoki played that party.
Yes,
there.
like all that
He was there
shit.
too. You
Like,
remember
I would go to all the Mad Decent parties. I had a Honda Civic EG 1993
did you ever
hatchback. I had a big Mad Decent sticker in the
That's
back.
bad. Did you ever do Heist?
Heist?
Yeah, Club Heist.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, bro. I was too young for that shit, but I remember I was outside. I was handing out flyers.
Hey, did you ever go to Gotham and the IE?
Yep, yeah, I did. Bro, I remember. I didn't get to go to actual
that
Gotham
club
Yeah.
was crazy.
The Rowdy A and all that shit. Like back in the day,
rest
bro.
in peace,
Rest
right?
in peace, yeah, dog. And like I remember I got to meet him. I remember that's when I was kicking it with Blend a lot, DJ Blend.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, I remember when that shit happened, bro.
Yeah, so Rowdy A was this really.
He had a movement, dog.
this-
He was fucking.
This
He's doing big.
Mexican. Yeah, right.
I think he was Latino, dog. Yeah.
Latino guy. I remember he had sick cornrows.
Had a
Like
sick
he
image,
was just
dog.
like a sick DJ.
He was cute. He was cute as fuck, dude. I was like, he had a whole
Yeah.
image, dog. He was killing
He had
it,
to
dog.
figure it out.
Yeah,
He was
he had to
killing it.
figure it out. And like
Killing it.
honestly, like he unfortunately, bro, pobrecito, dog. Like when I heard, I could not believe it, bro. My heart fucking broke.
Oh, what happened in India?
He died in a car
He
accident.
died in a car accident.
Yeah.
I think
He
it was
was
one of
young.
his homies.
Bro, was this during like MySpace era? He was like huge on MySpace. I
Yep.
don't know what you guys
Yep.
are talking about.
Yep.
That's crazy, bro. Like I don't really like. I don't run into a lot of people because.
Bro, I'm telling you, we live the same.
That's cool, as fuck.
lifestyle.
Bro. When
It's just that you went this way.
Yeah,
And he went to podcasting.
And then I went this way.
That's crazy,
Nah,
dog. But no, no mames. But it's crazy, dog, because like I was like I wanted to be a part of the scene so bad, bro.
Damn.
And like I see motherfuckers handing out flyers, and I'm like, these fools are involved, so I started handing out flyers.
Yeah.
You know,
You're like,
and
I could do that.
Yeah, and like I met some of the promoters, and they were like, hey, like you're DJ, like I'll let you play my party if you hand these fucking flyers out and shit. And like
Wow.
that's how I got my foot in that and actually playing
I know, bro.
inside these festivals in the raves back in the day. dog.
Yeah.
Bro, sometimes I joke around about like Nas and shit, but that was a scene.
That was a scene.
That is crazy, dog. It's crazy, fool.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
it's-
Yeah.
But bro, I really want to tap into that because you were saying like these DJs that they offered you an opportunity to play under their set or whatever, right? And
Yeah.
but they would say like, hey, you would have to like hand out these flyers. I think that's a good lesson for people who are trying to get into it, like
Yeah.
willing to do whatever it takes.
Oh, yeah.
be willing to offer value.
I was
like
going-
the
yeah,
value was like, yo, I'll hand out flyer. I'll do whatever it takes.
I'm telling you, dog. I was gonna figure out how to get onto any of these stages, dog.
that hustle, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you can't teach that. Like you got to just be about that.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Like 100%. I think there is a you know you there's people that you gotta have it and
You gotta have it.
and like
Yeah.
and I do believe like it's really important to already have it, but I feel like I've met some people like that, like sometimes you
Work ethic.
do kind of like have to kind of wake them up and make them realize that they have it.
Ooh.
You know, it's just bro. Like for me, I think one of my best traits is I can see the very best in people. You know, like right now I was just telling you, dog. Like the person that has a team already helping them out with the podcast, dog. Like you are already that person. It's just about starting to figure out how to fucking execute and perform as that person. You know, like I tell my son, like, hey, you want to be a pilot? Like, start looking at yourself as a pilot already, and then go to school and start like exercising being a pilite.
Yeah,
you know, like you are already that person, dog. It's just like same thing with these cats that are these young artists that I help out. I tell them, like, you know, they always tell me thank you, and I'm just like, dog, thank yourself. You're the one putting in the work. You are already that fucking artist. You know, like you are already that person. It's just about now, like first it's in your soul and it's in your mind, but then it's about performing it in real life. You know,
and that's a segue off of what you just said right now. I have a funny story that kind of correlates with you. So back in like 2012, bro, I was like really heavy into like making YouTube videos, and at the time it was like during the Jersey Shore era where things were like Jersey Shore was like it, right? And I wanted to make like an EDM song like around like these Jersey Shore characters that I created. So I told a buddy of mine, I was like, yo, bro, I want to make this song. I have this idea, and he's like, dude, I have a friend who's a DJ, and he goes by the name of DJ Kid Static. And I was like, oh
shit, Kid Static,
bro, just wait. So I went into the studio, bro. I had no idea about music, producing, any of this stuff. And I went into his room, and it was like his room that he had converted into a whole studio. And this guy was passionate and energetic.
It's Kid Static.
Hold on. Holy shit. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. So, dude, we make this track, and it was such an incredible experience, bro. This dude was so talented, and I was just so infatuated by his passion and his energy and everything. And he was amazing, man. He even allowed, we produced a song. The video did pretty good. I think it did well. And he allowed us to do the song at one of his shows and stuff. Anyways, long story short, the video came out. It was beautiful and everything. And I kind of lost connection with him, lost touch. It was just, you know, time went on. This is 2012, bro. So I end up finding out. I end up asking my buddy. I'm like, bro, whatever happened to DJ Kiss Static? He goes, bro, he doesn't go by DJ Kiss Static anymore. He goes by the name of Zoo Function.
Dog. I forgot his name was Kid Static, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I fucking took him under my wing.
Yes,
dog.
dude. That's why I know. Oh, you're speaking all this. I was like, holy shit. And then I remember he was like, bro, he signed under Panda Funk now. I'm like, DEORRO?
Yeah.
He's like, yes. I'm like, so I did a song with somebody who's under DEORRO? He's like,
that's
yes, bro.
Badass, bro.
Yeah, so it was so crazy, so surreal, bro.
Wow.
That's
crazy, bro.
Realistic, dog. That's crazy.
You guys want to have a moment right now, and I just want to like leave?
You know what's funny? Like right now, Eden, if
Bobby, should I leave?
No, dog. It's funny. Like if Eden was listening, this fool would just be like, all right, kiss already, dog.
Yeah, why do you guys kiss or something?
Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. It's so wild. So wild. So, dude, like, as soon as I found out you were going to be on the podcast, I was like, I cannot wait to tell him this story.
Bro,
I cannot wait to tell him this story.
Fucking insane, bro. You know what's funny? Like, I got really influenced by, like, Steve Aoki and shit. Yeah. And he would take me on tour, and, like, bro, like, he fucking, like, took me on his private jets, and I got to tour with him and shit, dog. And, like, he brought me on with Dimac, and I copied him, bro. I copied him. I started doing my own little label, and I started taking these producers with me and shit. I wanted to push them and, you know, have them become something of themselves the way I believe I did when, like, I was brought Steve Aoki took me under his wing.
Wow.
And I wanted to do the same, dog.
And you did.
Yeah, and I remember I would bring these kids with me, and I would always tell them, just as long as you do the same, you know, like, push it forward, dog. Yeah. That's why, you know, Panda Funk PF, push it forward, pay it forward, dog.
Shit.
And bro, like, so like, and that's what it was. And like the whole like image of a panda, like I kind of stole that from this guy I looked up to, Joaquin Garad. Shout out Joaquin Garad. He did a Space Invaders thing. I recently just fucking hit him up too, and I also told him thank you, dog. Wow. I literally just did like a cleanse, and I fucking told everybody that inspired me. I told Tiesto, I was like, bro, thank you for fucking changing my life, dog. And I learned from other people, and like I got influenced, and I copied them, bro, because I was like, I want to do the same thing, but on mi estilo, you know. Yeah. And but that's fucking badass.
That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And you know what's funny, bro? He had the same kind of story as you. I think he got a cease and assist for that. Maybe not a cease and assist, but I know there was somebody else that was going by Kiss Static. And they were like, you have to change your name.
Yep. At the time, I was just like, that was the best time, dog. Yeah. And like, I remember I helped them with the name too. I was just like, I was like, I remember we wanted to do something similar to like Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah.
So it's like Zoo Funk Posse.
He's
you know,
that's
crazy, dog.
He's sick, and he's been at it for a while too, man.
Bro, I literally like I talk to that motherfucker all the time. Yeah. I recently just hit him up, and I told him to listen to this fucking podcast, that fucking one that 50 Cent, and he interviewed those two twins. The one that the foods that brought down El Chapo.
Oh,
that shit's crazy, dog.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, bro, it's insane. I literally
send me the link.
I love, bro. I like, yeah, bro. Like, I know this motherfucker. He loves all that shit, and I was just like, bro, you gotta check this shit out. And he, like, bro, he was just like, he fucking, I think, killed the show like in a day, and it's crazy, dog. And I still talk to that fool. He's one of my best friends, and he's a real motherfucker.
That's crazy, bro.
He's a hustler. World, he's a fucking hustler.
Yeah, he is, bro. Yeah, and he's been like that. I'm telling you, since like 2012, 2013.
He's a trabajador, dog, and he's one of my best friends. And bro, I'm telling you, let me tell you something, fool. This fool, back in the day, I was struggling, fool. This was back when, like, I was like a little homeless and shit. This motherfucker, like, dog, he fed me.
Damn.
He fed me, dog. We fucking. I remember. We'd like fucking. He'd take me to. We'd go to McDonald's. We like. I remember we had a little joke. We were like dollar menu, you know. And all of a sudden, all this thing started. You know, my situation changed. And like, I remember like we would fucking joke about it. Go to the restaurant. Be like, hey, fool, we were at Denny's. We always used to get like the 246 or whatever. Yeah. And I remember.
The biscuits and gravy.
we were able to afford the other shit, and we would joke about it. We'd be like, hey, kid, did you know there was other shit on the menu, dog? Like, we'd joke about it. And then I would always pay for his meal because I was like, hey, bro, you remember you always took care of me? Oh, it's time for me to take care of you, dog.
That's all me.
But he fucking took care of me, dog. He fed me, fool. Like, you remember, like,
that's an amazing story.
We would go to this fucking sushi spot like Samurai right there in Downey, and like he would always get the bento boxes. He would always take care of me, so I always felt obligated to take care of this motherfucker, dog.
Damn, bro, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, man.
That's
I can't wait to tell you that story, bro.
That's badass. Shout out to fucking, dog.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You guys want a hug?
After, bro, after.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
So is Panda Funk your label?
Yeah, you know, Panda Funk was, like I said, it was a movement, and I thought it was, you know, it's hard to kind of keep up. That's the thing, man. You get really busy, and it's hard to really keep a label because it's something that you can't just like say, oh, I could do this shit. Let me just do it on the side. Nah, dog, it's an investment.
It's a full-time job.
Yeah, it's a full-time job, and it's hard to at the times finding a team. And like I started traveling a lot. I started touring, and like it was hard to really be there. And I had a group of guys that were helping me out, but it's also like, you know, you need the guidance, and like it was tough to really fucking be
like
there.
The leader, right? You're like the face.
They fucking don't get me wrong. They got it to a point where it was a full functioning. We had an office. They had offices. You know, they were coming together, and they did what they could. And like now, all those motherfuckers, like they're doing their own thing. You know, like they're managers and shit. Like it's fucking amazing, bro. And shout out to my boy Ray, my boy Ray Sintapia. That fool's like he's running shit like in the Mexican side of things. You know, and then like my boy Anthony, like he came on board, and like that we use Panda Funk as like an entry to the industry, dog. And like now these motherfuckers are killing it, fool.
Damn.
So like it's amazing to see that like what came from that, you know. Wow. And I think it's amazing when people come together and really try to become something, you know,
and are really about it. Like they're not just talking about it.
I didn't even have to be there to fucking motivate them. Like, they did it on their own, you know. So it's like I give them all the credit, you know, and anybody that like, you know, that I talk to that like, bro, like I always tell them, bro, you're the one that killed it. You put in all the work. I opened the door, but bro, like you said, they walked through it, you know. Then they fucking they made something of themselves. Wow. It's something that they have to do on their own, because there were some people that kind of came in, they were just, you know, it didn't work out. But I think, you know, it's really like people have the ability and the power to fucking change the game, bro. Like, you know, anybody.
We'll be right back with some more questions.
Wow,
good,
bro. Wow.
That was 30 minutes.
that one kind of shocked me. I was like, we just been talking for like 4 minutes.
That's badass.
So, like, normally they don't say this because we always stop it before. But it's been so fucking good that I've been using every single second.
That's badass.
Literally, bro.
Of the fucking cameras. That's insane, bro. Celsius, so I can have a heart attack.
Bro, I'm telling you, I can drink these. I drink these without really realizing it, and then I get all fucking wired.
I know. Bro, I'm such a caffeine addict.
That's funny, dog. Yeah, that's funny, dog.
Like I'll do pre-workout, then a coffee, and then I'll have
coffee.
I just drink coffee just to drink it. Like,
yeah.
Are you a coffee?
Yeah, bro. Like I'll have my fucking Starbucks faces and shit, and like I'll fucking sometimes I'll go sweet, sometimes I'll just go put strong.
You get the pinkity drinkity or what?
I've done the pink drink too.
What's your coffee order at Starbucks?
So right now, dog, I'm fucking with the pistachio shit.
Oh my god, me too.
No, that shit's fire. And then for a second, I had my vanilla bean fucking. I had my white mocha face, and then like I, every now and then I'll do the fucking the what are they called, the refreshers. I had my faces with that too, bro.
Leva, the pistachio syrup.
Because I love pistachio.
I love pistachio. It's stupid good.
Bro, I add fucking extra caramel drizzle to that shit too, dog. That shit's crazy,
so
dog.
I'm kind of like I've been on a health kick for a while. So I do a cafe latte ice grande. I do 2 pumps sugar-free vanilla. sugar free.
Oh shit!
And then I do 1 pump because the pistachio shit does have a lot of sugar. But I just do 1 pump of pistachio. Fire.
Changes the game.
That's crazy,
With
dog.
oat milk. Oat milk.
Oat milk. Yeah, my girl does oat milk all the time too, dog. I'm telling you, bro. You can have so much fun with Starbucks. It's crazy, dog. I get it.
You think the Starbucks employees get annoyed when they're all custom drinks like that?
Bro,
Nah, bro. It's
people
not
get
right.
super specific due to like the temperature that they want their coffee.
Oh,
They don't get annoyed at
ridiculous.
that.
That's
Bro, some people
ridiculous.
get
I think-
super like dialed in with what they want.
I think it's what they do, dog. It's what they're there for, and
They're used to
you
it,
know,
right?
yeah, like you know, bro,
Baristas.
I've had baristas where I'm just like, I always tell them, hey, you know, like I appreciate like your extra fucking like. You know, you can tell they fucking love what they do.
Dior's just so kind, dude. He's like, I always tell him, like, hey,
You know what's funny?
It's to a point where I feel like he's bullshitting now.
No, bro, you know what's funny? And like, I'll see when it's busy, and I'll be like, let me just get a fucking passion tea, dog.
because I'm passionate about you, G,
I'm
and
trying
what
to
you're doing.
I try to make it easy on them, dog. And like, if there's no one there, that's when I'll probably be fucking start getting creative with my drink. You know, like, all right, help me out here, dog.
Yeah. DEORRO's unreal, Joe. He's almost fake.
Dude, you know what's
funny,
crazy?
though.
You're like a fucking holographic card.
Yeah, dude, you never like with guests. Obviously, this is the first time we ever like meet and stuff like that. You never know what you're gonna get from people, bro. And I just want to say this. I'm gonna be a little corny right now, but you literally surpassed our expectations, man.
Oh, bro,
like,
that's
'cause this
fucking
this was a
badass.
big deal for us, man. Like we are so passionate about this podcast, and this is like everything to us. And
can
just to
tell. I
see
appreciate
just
it,
to
dog.
see it growing and being able to have the opportunity to have guests like yourself,
I'm
bro.
so honored to be a part of it, dog.
It's wild, dude. It's like surpassed our
I can't
wildest
believe I got
dreams.
to be. Thank you guys, bro. This shit's same. I can say the same thing, bro. It's surreal, dog. It's
Yeah.
it's badass, and like I'm telling you, dog. I was just like, I don't believe this shit, dog. I still don't believe it until I was outside. I was just like, holy fuck, dog. This is really gonna happen, bro.
I saw your tweet where you were like, I want to be on more podcasts, like
Yeah,
drop two.
literally last
Everybody
week.
was like, dude, you got to get Dior, you got to get Dior. I was like, I wish, bro.
I'm
Like, that's our
telling you,
goal.
dog. I'm telling you again. I give credit to my team. I told them, bro. I'm so pampered. I'm so spoiled, dog. And I have
You're
the
like,
best
you want
team.
this? Done.
Yeah, exactly. Then they're just like, oh, you want to do podcasts? We got you. And like, and then it's not just any podcast, bro. I'm
It's the
here.
number
dog.
one Latino podcast
I'm
in the
here,
world.
dog.
Yeah.
It's
Go on
like
to Google.
it's,
I never
it's,
said it.
Go on Google.
Hey, you gotta remember, you gotta fucking remind yourself you're killing it, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
You
We
know?
just got to Google it every
It's-
often,
yeah,
bro.
it's-
I am
Yeah.
killing it, but I've never said it.
Because you know what? Yes. There is a way where it can get to your head, but
Yeah.
there's also a way to really let it hype you up and go even harder.
Yeah.
You know, think
Yeah.
about it. You've gone so hard to this point. Look how far it's gone. Like now it's just like you gotta add the element of like being proud of what you're doing and be like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go twice as hard, dog. You know, so it's just like that's not to me, there's a difference between being cocky and then being proud.
Yeah.
You know, and like you can be
That-
proud and you be like, oh fuck
Yep.
yeah, you get excited. It's like anything in life. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, me and my kids, I'm so proud of them, dog. So it's like even more I fucking, you know, it's same thing
Yeah.
with my relationship with my wife. You know, like I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of my businesses and what I'm doing and like myself, and like it only makes me want to fucking go twice as hard forever.
Yep. Like
know?
like
I'll drink to that, G.
Yeah,
I'll drink to that,
let's
G.
Let's drink to that.
Oh, you want some, Chase? I got you, bro.
All
You
right,
want,
let me
you want like
get
a Sprite?
Yeah, sure.
Soda?
Everything we drink here has a 0 at the end, so 0 sugar, 0 everything.
I appreciate that, dog.
Sprite, Coke, Diet Coke.
Oh, Sprite's good. Sprite's good. Yeah.
You saying that right now, Papi, and even Josh saying that right now, it just kind of like made me like kind of like focus in real quick. I don't know if you saw me on camera, but it just kind of took me back to when I started this and just telling my girl that I wanted to start a podcast. And I just said podcast because I think that was the word, but to be honest, I just wanted to do this. Like a little show, just shit talking, just being who we are, right? But just you guys saying that and you being on the podcast right now or on the show, it's just really, it just motivated me that much more
bro.
to
Go harder.
go harder.
Yes, bro.
Like I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like, I remember you were on my first episodes. How was that?
It was way different.
It was way different, but it was cool, right?
Oh, it was absolutely. But,
But
it was the start of a
my
dream.
God.
But really think about it, like, bro, you were like on my second episode, third, whatever. That was like 3 years ago. Look at what we're doing right now. We're talking to amazing people
Brother, you know what? Let me
who supposedly are humble. I don't believe them anymore.
like let me tell you something. I know when you started it, you just saw it as like a whatever you thought it was at the time, right?
Yeah.
I say the same thing about music until you start realizing, bro, what it becomes, and you start realizing, dog, this isn't just a podcast. It's bigger.
Yeah.
Because, bro, you know the reason why people watch this is because they can connect.
Yeah.
And like, bro, I've watched this shit and I see. Cheers to that.
Damn, fool. Thanks for waiting,
Cheers to that,
G.
dog. Cheers to that,
I
brother.
thought you guys already drank it, my bad. Yeah. No, I
You
know.
start
I
to
know.
realize that it's much more than that.
Yeah, I know.
It's much more than that.
And that's why we fucking do it every fucking
Yeah.
Monday. Hashtag Mondays don't suck.
Bro, that's fucking amazing, bro. And yeah, I need you to realize, bro, like the reason people watch is because you connect, you know, and you don't understand. Like when I open my laptop, like now, based on like the stories that I've heard of like how it touches people's lives, bro, I see it more than music. I have such a mad respect, and I know you do too for what you do.
Yeah.
It's more than just a podcast, right?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's a moment to kind of, bro, you remind humans that like we're fucking humans and we relate, dog, and like you bring joy. You know, dog, be part of that shit.
And I know that everything that I've related to you, everybody back at home can say the same.
Yeah.
And I have
That's
that,
great, dog.
and me and Josh have that responsibility, and I don't think we can miss a Monday because I would be crushed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. It's that's the relationship that you have.
Yeah,
with them.
but like I said, like Josh said, you being on here and just the way that you are, it just made me realize a lot about myself.
Oh, bro, that's amazing.
Not only myself, but like what we're doing. When I left my house today, I spoke with my fiance and said, "Wish me luck." I always say that. Wish me luck. You know, she goes, "You got it. Like you're really good at what you do." I'm like, "I know, but like I told her, I was like, today
Today's a special one.
No, I said
I need extra love.
I said you get it, but you don't get it. Like today's a milestone in LP
huge.
history.
It's
That's
huge.
badass,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Thank
huge.
you. Thank you for letting me be part of it, dog. I can't believe I'm here, dog.
Bro, it's so cool. I'm really glad that I don't know if this is as of recent that you started doing more interviews and like podcasts and stuff
Yes,
like that.
100%.
I think it's dope, bro, because you're a special human, man, and I really
bro.
mean when I say that, dude,
Yeah.
because obviously you've amounted to a lot of success. You've achieved a lot of success, but dude, your heart, your relatability, I think it's gonna resonate with so many people,
That's
bro.
cool.
And it just and like what you're doing is so hard to do, right? Like you achieved this thing that like not a lot of people get to experience, but you make me feel like it is possible because of how human you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
bro.
And sometimes I feel like people achieve this success and then they just become a little like unrelatable. You can't connect with them. Like they're missing that human element. And it's like with you, I'm like, dude, he gets it. He's like me.
I appreciate
You know
that
what I mean?
so
He has a
much,
heart. He's genuine. He's appreciative. He's grounded. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm gonna be a DJ.
Yeah,
Shit.
dog, that's sick as fuck, bro.
Sign me on the Panda. G.
Yeah, bro. You know, my team just recently told me like, hey, you know, like people gotta get to know you, dog. And
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
all right, you know, like I'm down, bro. Like I went to EDC this past weekend, and like they were like, you have 4 interviews scheduled. You know, I was like, fuck yeah, like let's try to do more. And they were like, well, we could only schedule 4, bro. While we were there, I literally, bro, I did every single media outlet except one. It was time for me to go play, but I was there for like 2 hours. You know, and like I literally went from one to another, and I showed up, and like I did like fucking Empo. I showed up. I was like, "What's up, Empo?" I was hyping everybody up. I was so happy to talk to everyone, bro, because I was like, there is a, like I said, it's important for people to get to know you as a human because that's when you build that relationship.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, yeah, I'm open to this kind of shit.
And
bro.
it's like people see the music and they hear the music, but they don't always get to hear the heart of the music,
Yeah.
right? And like just
And
being able
it's
to
funny
listen
that you
to
just said that, dog. Like how like I literally just talked to my wife about this. I was just like, you know, like I want people like we have this perception on artists and like they just seem so untouchable, dog. It's just like
Yes.
you just
Yes.
you know, and I just like I kind of want to let people know that it's like it's not, you know, with me it's like I'm approachable, dog. Like I see these tweets sometimes they're like, oh, I saw your target, I didn't want to say hi. I was like, you shut up, motherfucker. You should, like, I was just,
Yeah, me and Josh are the same
Same
way.
way.
that's cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like you say hi to me, I'm just like, it's
I mean,
so,
you just gave the example of you going like this and like this,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
it's-
Acknowledging
it's
that,
so
yeah.
fucking hype. And my favorite thing is like when they say hi and they ask for pictures, and like you have other motherfuckers are like, who the fuck is this fool, dog? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And like I've had people where like,
Or like, sorry, I don't know who you are. It's like- it's like,
they
it's okay.
they
Yeah.
come up to me and they're like, can I get a photo? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, cool. And they're like, who the fuck are you? You know? Like, and like I'm like, oh, I'm just, you know, just a DJ and shit. Like it's cool as fuck, bro. But it makes her like, I put myself in their shoes, and like I've ran into people where I'm just like, I want to get a photo so bad, dog. You know,
Wow.
just, I don't want to bother them, but it's
Yeah.
funny, dog, because it's like I want to give these people that, and I always tell them, bro, if you, I posted, I was like, if you ever see me, say hi. I'm
Yeah.
fucking super approachable, dog. Doesn't matter how beat up and busted up I look at Target. Like, bro, come say hi. I'll take a photo with you, dog.
Yeah.
If I look like I just woke up, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and like sometimes they'll be like, oh, my brother's a big fan, you know, and like, you know, can I get a photo? I'm like, dog, call your brother right now. FaceTime him, and I'll fucking answer the phone. And then just, it's funny when they open up the FaceTime, you just see their eyes go like,
What the?
You know what I'm just like, what's up, dog?
Yeah.
It's just amazing, dog.
It's amazing because like my girl's in that space too.
A big fan, by the way. I'm fucking my wife too. You know, I'm a big fan, bro. You guys,
Thank
I'm
you,
telling
bro.
you, bro. I'm a big
I
fan
appreciate
of
that.
all of this shit, dog.
Me and Josh, we get DMs all the time. Like, hey, my sister, she's graduating from college. She was there for 10 years. She's getting her PhD. Blah blah. I don't even know what a PhD is, but
We're like,
I know it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, dog.
And we'll send videos. Porque como dijiste hace rato, no te cuesta nada.
It doesn't. It fucking doesn't. And like, you know what's funny? Bro, that's amazing because I get it. And like,
Yeah,
it
no te cuesta
makes
nada.
your fucking lives, bro.
The only reason why
simple gesture.
why we are the way that we are is because people back us up.
Yeah.
And
You
we,
gotta
and we
give
need to
bro.
back them up.
Oh man, that's so important, bro. That's so important.
And
Literally, yeah.
people forget that.
Yeah, bro, and that I appreciate you for doing that.
Yeah.
because it does make their lives, and it's so easy for us.
I don't know if it's because of the way that we were raised or whatever, but like I've been in the space for a long time, and so have you, Josh, and I'm sure that you've run into people that they don't do that.
Yeah, bro.
And then I'm like, fool,
Why?
you ain't shit, bro. At the end of the day, we're all 6 feet under, G.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? Like I said, we all live different lives, and like
Unless you're cremated.
I get
everywhere,
it.
G.
I get. We're all headed to the same place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Regardless.
Absolutely.
But yeah, bro, that's the thing. Like, you know, like it might not be their destiny to do podcasts or to make
Right.
music.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But it's like they have they're human and they have something that they can be passionate about. Sometimes they gotta. Some people. Some of us we get lucky and we just know. Some of us we stumble upon it, and some of us we kind of have to figure it out. You know, and like
Tweet
that. and like that's what it is, bro. And like that's what I see the best. And like, just the fact that we're human, like there's so much potential in all of us, dog.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you say, you know what? The other day, my wife, she helps me with my DMs. You know, she's like, hey, you know, this kid, he wants you to shoot him a video, whatever.
should respond to
yeah,
this.
and like she helps me out with my DMs and shit. My whole team does. And she told me the other day, she was like, hey, this teacher wants you to come and read to the kids.
I saw that.
Bro. I was just like, what the fuck? Am I able to do it? She's like, that's why I'm telling you, because you're free that day.
Yeah.
So I fucking went. They did this read across.
saw that.
They did this read
You
across
posted on your
America.
stories.
Right now it's like read across America.
Yeah.
And like, so I showed up and like it was fucking funny. I showed up and like I was the only DJ. I showed up, there was six sheriffs, you know, and then you know what? I told the motherfuckers we got there. We got to the teachers' lounge and they had a bunch of books, you know, and like I told these motherfuckers like, move. What's the easiest one, dog?
Go, dog, go.
Which one has the most pictures?
They started
Green
fucking
eggs and
laughing,
ham.
bro. They started laughing. I was like, I'll be serious, dog. I don't want to look stupid, you know. And the email said, I could show you the fucking screenshot. My girl showed it to me. The email said, oh, I have a kindergarten class. So I was like, hell yeah, let me fucking easy, dog, easy, you know. And I picked like the easiest, bro. There's like 3 words a page. Some pages didn't even have fucking images.
Even
and, like,
better.
It was funny because then the principal was like, cool, you're gonna start off with 6th graders, and I had the easiest fucking. But I feel like a dumbass, bro. And like, it was funny because like you're gonna start off with 6th graders and the 2nd graders, and then you're gonna go do the class where the teacher invited you. And I was just like, I'm fucking. I had the easiest book, and I showed up, bro. Dog, fuck these kids. Oh, I love them, bro. They were so happy. I had posted a video and shit and pictures, and they were just so happy. You could tell these motherfuckers didn't care who I was, dog. They were just like, they're happy they're taking a break from school. And like, I was just like, so some pages literally just said, some pages just said 1, 2, 3. It was like how many birds are in the photo. And I was just like, you see?
Did you do this?
3 birds, dog. Yes, I did like 1, 2, 3. And I showed, I was like, you see, dog? 3 birds. And like, they were
You see, dog?
You see that?
Hey, dog, you pay attention, fool? I'm watching you,
You know,
fool.
and it's funny because they were just like, you know, like, they were like, oh, you do music? And like, some girl was just like, oh, me and my friends are making a song. Some kids were like, yeah, post it on YouTube, you know? I was just like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
I was so happy. You
That's
could tell
awesome that you did that, man.
I was fucking smiling the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
I was so happy I was there. And
That's really cool.
That's cool as fuck, bro. Like, do that kind of shit because
Yeah.
like the teacher, she was so appreciative, you know? And like, no me costó nada, bro. I just had to drive out. I had to wake
So
up
the
early
only
and shit.
person that knew who you were was a teacher.
Yeah, and it's funny because like after she was like,
Was she
shit.
geeking out?
Yeah, she was like, I remember she was there. She was like, fucking, let me get a couple pictures, dog. I was just like, I'm fucking down,
Hey,
bro.
before you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, bro, because like no me costó nada, and also I told
That's
my girl,
what it- all you gotta
I
do
was
is
just
show
like,
up.
yeah, and like I posted that, and then I got other teachers hitting me up now, and I'm like, I'm fucking super down, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool as fuck
Yeah.
because like you never know, dog. Like you know, some of these kids are probably kind of like,
Yeah.
damn, I want to do music, you know, and like,
Bro,
it's like,
you didn't make a shirt that says hashtag no cuesta nada.
no cuesta nada, dog, and like you know, like bro, like. Yeah, it's so important, and I'm so
It's
glad
cool,
you do
man.
this shit, dog. I'm so glad you do. I appreciate
I mean, like I said, I feel like me, you, and Josh, we grew up in the same kind of era,
Yes.
So it's like, and the same kind of lifestyle, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just you literally talking about Laid Back Luke and the Love Festival and the whole Matt Decent shit. Like,
Yeah, that's badass,
like,
bro.
fool, we
Shout out Matt Decent.
Like, when we were the same, like, we are the same age, but like, you know, before, like, I feel like we did the same shit.
We were there at the same
Bro,
time, dog. That's
were,
crazy.
Were you a fan of Bloody Beer Roots?
Yes, fuck yeah, bro. When they did
You remember Bloody Beer Roots?
Yeah, I think
They're my favorite. They're the ones that wear the Spider-Man mask.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, I remember that shit. They had, oh my god, they fucking had that big song. Was that
Bro,
Warp?
why were they so sick?
They were just, bro, they were hype. They were hype. And like, bro, like, that's where like a lot of people learned how to shuffle too. Like, it was those days where shuffling really
Did you shuffle?
I did for a moment. I did for a moment. I never got too far in it, but I did it because my friends were doing it. And like, yeah, I was more like, I'm going to make a song for y'all to shuffle to, you know?
That's dope.
Can I just show them real quick the song? Because I got to, like,
Yes.
not too much because then we're going to get
monetized.
Yeah, it was Warp, right?
Remember that song?
Steve Aoki
And it goes, Bloody Beer Roots. Steve Aoki.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy, dog. That's when I got into it.
Oh, I know a song. Absolutely know a song.
Everyone knows this one. Bro, that's where it came from.
Bro, it's like, when they came on, it was just like so different.
Yeah.
It was just like, what the fuck
It was like
is
the
going
birth.
on?
It was like the birth of it. For me, it was the birth. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been around for a while, but like for me, it was like that was when I got into it.
Bro, who's
Really?
somebody you've like kind of got starstruck, like just admiring the whole music scene and stuff like that? Who's someone that you met? You were like, holy shit! Like I'm in the presence of
Tiesto.
Tiesto.
I remember my ex manager. He introduced me to Joaquin Garad, and bro, like fucking Laid Back Luke. You know, he played in L.A. And
Laid Back Luke is sick.
yeah,
bro.
you know what's funny, bro? Like I got starstruck when it came to fucking anybody, dog. That was just like yeah, bro. Like, you know, I had this like promoters that were doing these small parties. Like, it's just like when I meet them in person, like I just got starstruck, bro.
Bobby, did you ever go to dance?
You know, I used to hand out flyers outside, and I did get to go to one for a little bit. I'm telling you, I was like,
That was my Four Loko era.
dance was cool because it wasn't 18 and over.
With
I'm
DJ
surprised you remember it.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi, bro. I gave him a demo one time, dog. I was just like, wow.
Who was the other DJ there?
There was it Castlevania?
Yeah,
There was
Castlevania.
I remember fucking Crystal. Was it
Crystal Castles?
Crystal Castles. I think they were there, but it was around that whole time, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember I was outside the
So-
fucking the venue.
My first era of like me loving EDM, it was like Dutch music.
Yeah.
Like Laid Back Luke.
Afrojack was for me. That was my
Afrojack.
introduction to house
I,
music.
I
when-
think he took it worldwide.
When,
Yeah, oh, God,
when,
yeah.
when I first heard Bang Duck. Remember
Bang Doug, yes, yeah.
When I first heard Bang Duck, you know the song. I was like, I'm in another world.
Yeah.
This is not real. This is not real life. I would close my eyes, I listen to Bang Duck, and it's just not real. The whole Mad Decent parties. And then I got really into like, I don't know if you ever went. I mean, we're the same age. Maybe we live the same life. But off the 5 freeway, I think it's off Broadway. It was called Low End Theory. Did you ever go
Oh
to
my
Low
god,
End Theory?
that sounds familiar.
Gas Lamp Killer. It was like a bunch of fucking like.
It was more underground, right?
It was super
That's
underground.
badass, bro. Yeah,
Bro,
I remember that shit.
It was like so sick
Yeah.
to go, bro. It was like sounds that you would never hear in your life.
Oh yeah, it was
Like it was
exciting.
insane.
dog.
It was
Exciting
very
time for music.
exciting. Yeah, and all we drink was like blue ribbons and shit. Like,
Did you ever get to go to
Blue ribbons?
did you ever get to go to QC 2020?
yeah, I did.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
I did.
dog.
When I first graduated high school, we would go
Strawberry
to
Sundays?
Pulse and
Pulse, I remember Pulse.
remember Pulse.
Montebello.
Yeah,
Pulse
Montebello.
was Pulse. Okay, sorry, babe, if you're listening, but Pulse had all the honeys.
No, you know, I think I got to play one of the Pulses. I think
Really?
so. Yeah, I think so, dog. I think yeah.
That's sick. Like
I got to play outside, I think, or something.
Like I used to go and it was amazing, bro. Pulse.
It was exciting. It was an exciting time for the scene. It was like, you know,
Yeah.
it was popping.
It was-
everything
it
was
was
everything was
amazing.
fresh, and it's like that was back then when shit was everywhere. Shit was happening everywhere.
Damn.
You know, I think like the laws kind of regulated on shit.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty
more
sure
wild
I'm pretty
times.
sure there's still
Oh, there's
shit happening.
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure,
100%.
for
But
sure.
I remember, it was an exciting time for music.
It was
Bro,
so
I know
sick.
we're gonna get into speed questions. I just kind of, I'm sure you've answered this question before, bro. But like, obviously, 5 Hours, one of the biggest songs. How did that whole connection happen with like Chris Brown?
That was something that it was Ultra, Sony, and RCA. So that's who I signed with. I did my last. By the way, it was a 9-year deal. I just became independent February 1st.
Congrats.
And
That's
thank
dope.
you so much, bro. And
dope.
Ultra opened so many doors for me.
Yeah.
That I give 100% credit to Ultra.
Yeah.
You know, they made the connection. Ultra, Sony, and RCA. I think I think Chris Brown was signed to RCA. So that's how they made it happen.
Got it.
And you know what was crazy, bro? We were at the music video shoot, and Chris Brown and Travis Scott is in the video too.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like in the beginning, they're driving. Travis Scott's fucking hyping it. They're listening. They're listening to Perdona, man. Yeah, and their car breaks down, and that's when I pull up with the bus full of fucking all the honeys and shit. And I remember like fucking like there was a moment in the video shoot where he kind of just like pulls me to the side, and he was like, "DEORRO, dog, I just want to tell you, bro, like your song 5 hours, like." You know, the label came up to me with it. You know, they said they came up with the idea of me jumping on. I just want you to know that like I was a fan of the song before that.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck,
That
bro?
speaks volumes, bro.
That's fucking amazing, bro. And like Chris Brown, Travis Scott was right there on the side saying like, yeah. I was like, that's great. That was you know, Travis Scott was like, he was coming up.
Yeah,
too.
he was coming up.
And I remember I was like, dog, like in my head, I was like, you're Chris Brown, fool. That's fucking crazy that you're saying that. You know, and it's really fucking amazing, and I give a lot of credit to the labels, and I give credit to my girl. You know, it's like she inspired the song. You know, like I owe her my fucking whole career, dog.
That's crazy,
bro. Life's crazy, huh?
This is fucking amazing, bro. And you take advantage of these opportunities, and like when you have, you know, like I never thought I'd ever get signed to a label, you know, and not just a label, but someone like at that caliber, like Ultra, bro. Like you serious, like that's big, bro. And you know,
but now being independent at the level that you're at, I think it's like perfect for you, man.
Now it's different. I think I signed that deal when I was like 2014 or something. And like now it's different. You know, now you can be independent and you have like Spotify, and it's exciting and shit because you get to you know, like you gotta when you sign to these labels, you gotta play by some rules and shit. And there's ways to do it, bro. I'm not against it. There's ways to do it. You know, you gotta do it right. But I think there's nothing like doing shit independently and doing shit your own way.
Freedom.
That's fun.
Yeah,
you know.
fun.
And there's some people that can fucking like they sign a 3-album deal. These motherfuckers can whip up these 3 albums in like a couple months, bro.
Yeah.
You know, there's motherfuckers. I give them props, dog. There's people that can go into a studio with someone like Beyonce and they fucking like, what's up, man? What you want? You want a fucking hit? I got you, dog.
Damn.
You know, it's like I can't do that shit. I get fucking super like, fuck, this, you know. But there's motherfuckers that do it, and I give them mad props, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy, dog. It's
That's
some
super
incredible
sick.
talent.
I've never heard anybody say something like that, but like it really puts it into perspective of like, there's motherfuckers out there that can do it.
Yes.
Bro, you got these fucking producers, dog. Like, bro, Calvin fucking Harris. Are you serious, dog? Like, look at everyone he's worked with. Like, even my boy fucking Gordo. Like, bro, he's got one of the fattest fucking discographies. He's worked with biggest rappers, and he's doing his own thing now. He changed his name and shit. He's doing a whole new thing. He's fucking crushing it. And not only that, I think he built a fucking school. Like, for fucking kids, dog. I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? That's like
kids who can read really good,
bro. And it's like, no, but like the kids who just don't have fucking school and shit. Like, bro, that's big boss shit, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
That fucking motivated me, dog. I'm like, fuck, my boy's
it's
killing
bigger.
It
gets like
it's bigger than music at that point, dog.
Yeah.
You know,
my mom would always tell me that. She would always say like, whatever you're dreaming, dream bigger. Like just when you think like it's limited, it's like you can go bigger. Like building a fucking school, I wouldn't even thought of that. We're building a La Platica school, bro. We're doing
bro. I'm telling you, like that's my thing. Sometimes you just gotta get reminded, hey, you know, you have the ability to do these things, and like, bro, that's crazy, dog. Because like, you know, if you have the ability, for me, if I have the ability to do it, why not fucking do it, dog?
Absolutely.
You know, like I get it. You know, our schedules get busy and shit. But like, again, bro, I give credit to the team, the fucking team I got. Like these motherfuckers, if they can't do it, they'll find a team to do it. Help me do it, bro. It's incredible.
Yeah. We're at that point, and I think this conversation is going to be really inspiring for both of us because we were having this conversation prior to you getting here. Like, bro, we got to expand. We got to find people that can help us with social media.
They're out there, dog.
And editing and stuff like that. Yeah,
they're out there, and there's people that are hungry for that shit.
Yeah,
and like it's just a matter of like. Again, like I told you, you know, that you said like no, there's no one that can do it as good as you know. But you know, you'd be surprised, bro. There's some people out there that like that will fucking do it, and they'll bring more to the table.
Yep.
Shit that you couldn't even imagine. And it's just like,
are you listening to DEORRO, dude? Are you listening to DEORRO? DEORRO,
I think I am.
I need you to hear. You're listening, but you're not hearing them, bro.
No, but I'm telling you, I know you're fucking listening. I know you're listening because you care so much about what you do. And every day you wake up and you say like, quick, how can I do this shit better? You know,
this dude doesn't fail, man. The passion that he has, man, it honestly inspires me. Like this dude was in Colombia and we had a video that needed to go up on Monday and he was up we got at 2 a.m. He didn't finish editing his video till like almost 5 a.m. The video went up by 7 a.m.
I'm telling you, dog, you are that person already.
Yeah.
You have what it takes, fool. It's just a matter of, you know, figuring things out. And sometimes you gotta, you know, you're crushing it. And sometimes, you know, if you want to level up, you gotta take a second to make that change. And change is scary, dog. Change is scary. Like, you know, I know handing this shit off to people to help you with it's a little intimidating because, you know, you're doing so well with it and you're handing off like your baby, dog. And like, you know, but there are people that are going to be prepared to take care of it for you and help you take care of it. They see the same vision as you, dog. And like, these people are going to be your biggest fans.
Yeah.
These people are going to be your biggest fans. Like my management commitment. Like the reason why I think we work so well is because they're fans, bro. They're fans. They see my vision, and this is what you can do for your shit too, bro. Like I can tell you right now, La Platica, dog, is this shit's big time. You know, and like, it's baby, and it's gonna grow into fucking being everything and more than you can imagine.
Thank you, bro.
I love that. And the mission is bigger than you just editing the podcast. That's just one part of it, right? So like the idea of like we want to do more, allowing somebody to take over this little part so you can allow yourself to do way more.
It only gets better, dog. It'll stem into more, bro. You'll probably have like you're gonna. I bet you. I mean, I don't know how the whole podcast works, but I know shit will stem from it. You'll have like side shows, you know, different things. You'll start doing live performances and like things are gonna be crazy, dog. You could take this shit worldwide.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Me and Josh are trying to be the next Don Francisco.
Oh my god! That's
Modern
nostalgic.
day.
That's nostalgic.
I'll be the Chacal. You can be Don Francisco.
That's funny, dog. That's funny, dog. That's funny. You know?
But yeah, we actually have some speed questions for you.
All right.
But we're gonna need a little bit of time, so we're gonna go on a quick break.
Yes, sir.
DEORRO, everybody.
DEORRO, everybody.
Practica, dog. Thank you, dog.
What a party, bro. This is the podcast I dreamed of, bro. This is it
That's
right here.
fucking lit,
This is it
dog.
right here.
Yeah.
Cheers to all you guys.
Cheers,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Can we get into these speed questions? All right. That
Yeah.
doesn't get easier.
We got some speed questions for you.
Let's do it, dog.
DJ DEORRO.
That's all you're going to call him now, huh?
Yeah. DEORRO.
As long as we know who we're talking about, right? That's all that matters, dog.
Bob, do you want to
You want to
start him
go
off?
first or you want
No,
me
you
to go
start him
first?
off.
All right.
All right,
Speed.
Papacito.
right.
Speed,
Hit me, dog. Hit me. Let's do it.
speed demon.
All right.
Hey, 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 hey.
All right. Let's get it.
All right.
Let's go.
That's perfect.
Speed questions with DJ DEORRO.
DEORRO.
Top 3 songs you must play at a wedding.
Okay, Caballo Dorado, 100%.
100.
Suavemente and La Chona.
Oh, quick!
Easy, dog.
La Chona!
Yeah. And this,
Suavemente is a must. It's a
I
must.
can name you 300 songs, dog. It's crazy, dog.
Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops?
Fruity Pebbles, 100%.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, dog.
Honestly, Sam.
Dude, they make these fucking these bubble tea lounge. This bubble tea lounge. They fucking make like a cereal fucking
A Fruity Pebble?
Well, Fruity Pebble one too, and then
Where
second.
the fuck is this
Bubble
at?
tea lounge in West Covina, dog. And my second favorite is the fucking the cinnamon toast crunch one, dog. Yeah, I'm pre-diabetic, so I gotta be careful with this shit, dog.
Favorite state to perform?
Oh man, it's like when I have a show in Texas is my favorite state. When I have a show in Cali, Cali. I recently just went to Reno for the first time.
Oh,
no
shit.
mames, dog. I felt like I was in Mexico, dog.
What?
That shit
Wow.
is insane. Reno, fucking shout out Reno.
That's sick.
Yeah, and then it's like there's no right answer.
But you only have one choice.
Yeah, stop being so humble, G.
You get one, DEORRO.
I fuck with Texas, dog.
All right, Texas it is. Texas it is. All right. Favorite country to perform?
Japan,
Japan.
Tokyo, dog.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that, but that's
Me
beautiful. I
neither.
love that
It's
answer.
beautiful.
If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
I'd be a panda, dog. 100%.
Of course. Favorite song you've ever made, produced, anything?
You know what? Always the one I'm currently working on is always my baby.
I love that.
I'm so proud of 5 hours and what it's done.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so I mean, fuck, I love Ye, Flashlight. It's just these songs have been milestones in my career. So
Yeah, yeah. So you're saying the next one though?
the one I'm working, I'm doing this remix to fucking Eddie Zuko.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
fucking,
the new one that he just came out?
Mexican Mac Miller, dog.
Yeah.
He's fucking, no, even he's got his own thing.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
got his
yeah,
own
yeah,
thing.
yeah. But just-
and
yeah.
like, I literally just texted him. I was like, bro, please let me remix this. It would be a fucking honor. I'm a big fan. But
Is it the I'm still
still
in love
with you, girl. Bro, I literally
Yeah.
fucking I'm literally like sending him every
Hey,
update.
shout out Eddie Zuko.
Crush it.
I'm gonna have you on this motherfucker
yeah, that's gonna happen.
soon.
Oh my god,
So
that's
don't
perfect,
trip.
bro.
Yeah.
Fucking bro, I'm telling you, I literally just sent him. I'll show it to you right after. the show.
Don't trip, Eddie Zuko.
Trip, Eddie Zuko. Ahí vienes.
Shout out, I didn't see y'all got
I'll fly you out.
I think he's from San Diego.
Perfect.
I know, Eddie Zuko. Shout out to you. All right, next question. Is it me or you?
That's you, Bobby. Wait, no. Oh yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your first DJ name?
DJ Tonic.
Ooh, okay. First place you ever played for a crowd?
It can be house party. It can be anything.
Yeah, it was. Well, my dad used to DJ, and like sometimes we'd have parties, like it was graduation parties that the family would have for the kids. And I was at that age where it's like I knew kind of like the more younger songs to play for a moment, and like that's when I kind of would step in, and that's where I started getting my own gigs. Where like these kids that were just graduating, they were like, "Hey, like you played some excuse me, sorry, you played some dope hip hop. Like I'm having my party with my friends tomorrow. Can you come through?" Oh, so like
shit.
that's how
You're
I
like, hell
started,
yeah.
that's how I started doing my own gigs and shit.
Damn.
I used to use my dad's gear and shit.
Where did Tonic come from, by the way?
So my favorite movie is Iron Giant. Oh. And there's a scene where like the kid he fucking puts laxatives on the detective fucking like shake or whatever, and like the fucking they get into an argument, and in the background on the window it says Tonic backwards, and that's where I was just like, oh shit, that word's tight. And I was like,
was it spelled the same way?
Tonic, Tonic, yeah.
All right. Long walks on the beach or kissing under the rain?
Kissing under the rain. I don't really. Oh, that's sexy as fuck, bro.
Likes to get wet.
I'll get a boner to that shit, dog. That's sexy as fuck, dog.
Kissing under.
It's extra wet, bro.
Yeah,
It's extra
Don't
wet.
get me wrong, but fuck it, that.
All right, what's your Taco Bell order?
The fucking Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yes!
Crunch, you know what? And then they came out with the fiery fucking Doritos Locos.
Oh
bro.
my god.
Game changer, dog.
Yeah, they don't make them all the time though.
I know.
Seasonal,
and you know what?
seasonal.
You could tell those motherfuckers are getting high when they're like, what else should we fucking do?
Talk about keep putting those fucking Fritos in there.
Oh, bro, that shit's fire, dog. I think they did like a Doritos Ranch one too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Fire.
The Cool Ranch?
Yeah, bro.
Fire.
And like right now into
Crunchwrap Supreme though.
Oh, the game. That's really.
What kind of sauce do you use?
I just get extra nacho cheese. Oh! You talking about the sauce?
packet,
I use the black one, bro.
The
The black one and then the hot one, the red one too.
Are we going after or what?
I mix them
G?
up
I'm
for
getting
real,
hungry,
dog.
G.
I'm on a diet, but let's go.
Let's go, G.
Yeah, I don't
All right. Favorite Disney princess?
You know what, bro? I've had my phases, dog. I've had my phases.
He's so serious, too. He's so serious. It's like, honestly, bro, I've thought about this. Where are you at right now?
You know what? You know what? The new mermaid one. The fucking la morenita, bro.
Yeah, from Little Mermaid.
Like, fuck yeah, dog. I never imagined her like negrita, and I fuck with it. I tell my wife too, and I was just like, hey, you know, she's got it, you know. It's like, and it's funny, dog, because like I've had like my Snow White phase. I had my.
Told you, bitch. I told you. Hey, when we started making up these questions,
I was like, who's yours?
I asked him. I was like, what's yours? He goes, you know.
I said Ariel.
Oh my god, dog, are you serious?
Yeah. And I said, my Snow White.
That's not right.
But that's your top answer? That's your top answer?
Yeah, he was tripping. I was like, I fuck with the Bob.
I was like, the Bob?
That's funny, dog. That's funny you say that. You know, I've even had like my fucking.
Oh, Kobe.
Oh shit, my bad.
Dang, he heard us, fool.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, stop,
don't
dog.
forget about me.
I've had like my fucking Frozen fucking face too, dog. And like, you know, whatever. Like, I was just like, damn, they're cute.
Some let it go shit.
They're cute. It's funny that you say that,
Hey,
bro.
I told you Snow White, bitch.
Nah, y'all tripping. Y'all
Sleeping
tripping.
Beauty, you know, the moment too. And I was like, damn. It's funny that you say that.
All right, Josh, next one.
Okay, what's something you would never spend your money on?
You know what's funny? I don't really like to gamble. I feel like every dollar I really work for it, and like I'd rather instead of risking losing it, I like to rather like spend it. Dog.
That's a great answer.
I spend it like bro, like I want to enjoy a hot Cheeto bag, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's funny,
Yeah.
and I get it. There's a thrill in gambling, and I think I did it a couple times, and it's fun. You know, I like the aesthetic of like getting together with the guys and playing some poker and fucking around.
Yeah.
You know, and but yeah,
is one
dog.
of
Like
those.
I think gambling, like you know, like and I know there's also an art to it, bro. Like I've seen, you know, remember when poker started becoming like a fucking TV thing and motherfuckers like they had characters that would play this shit and you'd be fans, and it's gangster, dog.
Yeah,
I don't think I would do it because I'm not good at that shit, dog.
Yeah, me neither.
Just quickly, I know it's not on the question, but what's something you like spending your money on, where you have no problem spending your money on?
Experiences. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's an experience, and you know, I think I just recently saw a tweet that said like, you know, spending your money on an experience there's nothing like, bro, you will never regret that shit.
Never.
You know,
Never.
and like, look, bro, like I get it. Like, you know, I'm privileged to be able to have really beautiful experiences. You know, like whenever I'm out with my team, you know, I'll fucking pay for everything, dog. And I'm just like, and spending the time with the team, bonding with them, and then also seeing some amazing shit, bro. Like when we're out, when we're, you know, we like I do my best to create experiences, and also it brings quality to your life. And I'm really blessed, bro. I get it, bro. Like I'm in a really
unique, blessed situation.
Yeah, I'm in a very really privileged position.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes to just, and it doesn't matter where you are, if you have the ability to do it, take advantage. And there's some things that don't cost money, dog. There's just some things that just cost like, waking up and like fucking really doing your best to be able to do it. And like there's things we can do, dog. And that's
I
that's
hate
what it is.
him.
The best things in life are free, baby.
Yeah, they fucking really are, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? I recently, like, I've taken advantage of doing like some fucking hippie shit. I go out and I fucking just look at the sky, dog. And I'm like, look how beautiful.
But DEORRO is just.
If y'all ain't listening, I'm gonna need y'all to turn it up real quick because this man is speaking gold. No pun intended, my boy.
He's too humble que me estás cayendo gordo, güey.
No, I'm telling you, dog. Life is great, dog.
You're an amazing person, bro.
Thank you, bro.
All right, next question because we got more.
Fucking hit me, dog.
If you were reborn in a different era, what era would that be?
You know what? I think. I can go. I've had my faces with that too. My faces with that shit too, dog. I really think the Roman era was probably fucking badass.
Damn, he went dumb back.
Yeah, bro.
On some 300 shit.
Yeah, bro. I think the fucking. It's fun. And then like I think there's been some there's been some incredible moments for every culture.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Asia had a really fucking beautiful moment with like the whole
geisha and
bro,
the
everything
samurai.
like the fucking all that shit, and then like Mexico también with the Aztec times.
I was not expecting him to go that
Me
deep.
neither.
I was like 70s, 60s.
He's gonna say 80s.
Yeah, no,
Some
but you know what?
Lisa
no,
shit.
but also también, like you think about the 50s, like rock and roll.
Yeah.
And like, bro, I'm telling you, I've
drugs,
had
and
my
rock and roll,
phases.
baby.
I had my phases, dog.
So the
Like,
answer is?
I think my favorite out of all of them will probably be fucking Elvis times.
Oh, that'd be hard. Did you watch the Elvis movie?
Rock and roll, yeah. Oh my god,
Bro, I
Austin Butler,
loved it.
are you fucking serious,
I loved
dog?
it, bro. I loved
shout out
it.
to him, dog.
Yo,
Because you
super.
gotta fill in some shoes, and like I remember even like La Esposa de fucking Elvis, like fucking told him was like, oh good shit, dog. You you did it right.
Bro,
Yeah,
I feel like that changed him as an actor and stuff like that. I really put him
You
on.
know what? I think he had like an identity crisis too, because he really invested himself in it.
Dude, I have a crazy story about that. So I never was familiar with him. Honestly, I know he was like on Disney and stuff like that, Austin Butler, and I hadn't seen the movie when this whole story happened, but I was at a restaurant and he was sitting across from me. And I remember seeing him and I didn't know who he was. People were like, yo, that's Austin Butler, blah, blah. And dude, he looked so depressed. He looked so sad. And he was being consulted by like a lot of his friends and stuff like that. And this is right after he shot Elvis. This is 3 months prior to Elvis coming out.
You know what's crazy, bro? I have a huge respect for people when they apply themselves, like entirely.
Yeah.
That's how we lost Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the performance is brilliant.
Bro, how
much was your sacrifice
Look
for the
at
performance?
fucking Joaquin Phoenix, dog.
Oh yeah.
Imagine saying, "Oh shit, I got the opportunity to do Joker," and you're following fucking Heath Ledger. Imagine motherfuckers that are like, "I could do this shit, dog."
No.
It's next level.
Yeah, some people are willing to go further.
Yeah.
Some people are willing to put it all on the line.
They apply everything that they are plus more, bro.
And he did. So after I saw Austin Butler in that in that setting and stuff like that, and I saw the movie and I fell in love with the movie, I became obsessed and I started researching all about his.
I learned about Elvis, bro. Crazy.
Same. And he got a lot of ridicule because like his voice and people were kind of making fun of him because like, oh, he hasn't lost his voice. I'm like, you guys don't understand what he went through to deliver an entertainment performance for you guys.
Yeah,
for you. He came to entertain you. Now you're clowning him.
What do they call it? Method acting.
Yeah, method acting.
Where you become that person.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So you go to work and you're not acting anymore. You are that person.
Yeah. So it's easy to make fun of, but he did that for your entertainment.
No,
he did that
bro, he delivered. You watched that, bro. I learned so much about Elvis.
He was good, man.
I was just like, holy fuck! I didn't know he was so influenced by the black culture.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that.
So beautiful as fuck.
That was so sick.
Yeah.
That's what made Elvis.
Yeah, dog.
Honestly, bro.
Yeah, and like, you know what? Some people say like he gentrified, but nah, bro. Like in the movie, it shows you how he appreciated it. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna steal this from black people. Nah, dog. You can tell that he had, because it was so good. You need passion to be able to do something.
Deliver the message like the way he did.
Same thing with, like right now, people like you have these like Latino, these white kids playing some Latino music and shit, and like people say like, oh, these white kids are gentrifying. And I'm like, you know what, like. You can't just go into the studio and be like, let me just do this real quick. You got to really appreciate that. And like fucking like, it takes work to make a song, bro.
Yeah.
And like the fact, to me, I think they're opening doors. You have a lot of like non-Latinos listening to Latin music all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And it's just like, they're starting to understand the fucking flows are fucking fire, dog. And now it's just like, they're opening doors for us, dog. Sorry, I got
No, I love that, bro. This is the last question.
Good.
And after interviewing, bro, I'm really excited to ask you this question. And I'm really curious where you're going to take this.
All right.
When you look in the mirror, what do you see?
I see the person that, you know, from the person that learned from all the mistakes that I did. And I've made mistakes in my entire life, and like, you know, and it's not even like, look, bro, like, I'm so grateful that I'm the kind of person who's just like, I fuck up, bro, I fuck up, and but it's kind of like, how can I be better? Right? And I look at myself and I'm just like, damn, mijo, like, you're killing it, papa. Like, I'm about to start crying. You know, and I'm so proud of myself, bro. And like, I think it's important, bro. Like, we gotta take chillon, dog. I'm fucking chillon, dog.
That, bro.
And I see myself, I'm like, I'm my number one fan. I love me, dog. I love me, and I think we could I think we could all do that. We all need to do that. We all need to fucking look at ourselves and look, bro, we don't know any better, dog.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta have compassion for ourselves.
And we're always learning.
And you know what? It's something that us humans, we forget to do, dog. Like, I love my wife, and like, I always try to remind myself, hey, fool, like, there's another motherfucker that you're gonna spend even more time than you do with your wife. It's yourself, dog. And you gotta fucking learn to love yourself the way you want the best for your wife. Like, want the same shit for you, dog. And that'll only make me a better husband.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I want the best for her, it's like, también get her a good husband too. You know,
Wow.
and like, it's only gonna benefit me more, dog. I came into this world by myself. I'm gonna go out the same way, you know. And it's just like, if I gotta be the best version of myself, dog. And like, I think that's what it is when I look in the audience, in the mirror, and I look at myself. I'm like, you know, like I said, good shit, mijo. Like there's still more work. You know, let's keep
Job's
doing.
not done.
Yeah, exactly, dog.
Job's
you know,
not
like,
done.
let's keep doing our best. And that's what I see in the mirror. I see a world full of potential, and like a world full of lessons, and like I see just like, who the fuck else, like, what else can I be, dog? It's amazing. And I feel like everyone can do that. Like I said, we all have different lives, and I do my music thing and I do what I do, but I think everyone else has, you know, like, bro, there's beauty in life, and you can become anything, and like, you just gotta believe it, dog. And you gotta learn. It's just practice. You gotta be able to fucking, like, I can do these things, dog.
Wow.
It's fucking insane.
Damn, bro. Bro, I just want to say this. I'm gonna let someone do the outro right now, but dude, this was such an honor, bro, just to hear you speak and to hear your heart, and just like what I mentioned earlier, like, this is gonna sound corny, bro, but I feel like you really deliver the message. Like, anybody can do it. It's like
you could do anything, dog. And like, and I get it. You know, we feel like damn, we're not as privileged and shit. But like, bro, like, you know, we live in a beautiful time.
Yeah.
We live in a beautiful time, bro. We got YouTube. I call it YouTube tech. You want to learn how to do something?
Yeah, university.
Yeah, dog. Just fucking YouTube, dog. You want to fucking become a carpenter?
Master of that.
You want to become a carpenter, dog? Just fucking. You don't gotta go to school no more.
Yeah.
Just fucking YouTube it, dog.
Yeah.
And like, it's you know the beautiful thing is, like, you know, try new things out. Even like, bro, like, you fucking, you know, you should try going to signing yourself up for a fucking dance class, bro. Even if you don't fuck with it, like, you don't try it out, and then like, holy fuck, I kind of fuck with this. You learn about yourself. You gotta learn about yourself to be able to take good care of yourself, right? And you know, as long as life gives you time, like, brother, go do that shit. Do that shit for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and like, life just becomes such a beautiful thing. And we all, as long as we give, we are given more breath. You know, more life, bro. Like, bro, go do that shit, bro. And you're gonna have your ups and downs.
Yeah.
You're gonna wake up. And my thing is, like, I think the key is you know, one day you're gonna wake up. You know, you're doing this podcasting while I'm doing music. Sometimes you wake up, and even like working out or going to the gym, like, you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna have motivation. You're just gonna feel like it, dog.
Yeah.
But the key is, at that point, it all comes down to dedication.
And showing up.
Bro, dedication. Like, okay, you don't feel like doing it today, but are you fucking
you're still
dedicated,
doing
dog?
it.
Because that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Because it's when you show up to work when you didn't feel like it. It's like, you got to put in that extra work. It's like, but you're dedicated though, right?
Yep.
You know, I think that's fucking vital, dog.
We have this little thing that we say where it's like, we say it jokingly, but we say all we have to do is show up, because the main thing, bro, is showing up.
that's
Once you
fucking-
show up,
Yeah. And you know, my wife just told me, she's just like, you know what's funny? Like, you know, she exercises and shit. And she's like, you know what's funny? Sometimes I show up to the gym, I didn't want to be there. And she told me, she was just like, but I've never had a workout that I regret.
Damn. All you gotta do is show up, baby.
I was just
All we gotta do is show up.
Just show up, dog. Are you serious? That's another
the thing.
tattoo, dog.
That's it.
Another tattoo.
That's
Next tattoo.
I'll show up,
Just
baby.
show up,
right
dog.
now? Should we go right
Show
now?
up. Honestly, I'll get that tattoo. I'll show up.
Thanks to the pandemic, dog. But I'm so privileged, dog. I bought a tattoo machine. I did it. My whole
No
leg.
fucking
My
way.
whole leg is like, I got
That you did?
Yeah, and like, I did this one right here, the Duga shit, and my whole leg is just like, bro.
I would love for you to tie me. I would love for you to tie me.
You're not done with
I'm super down, bro. I'm super down. I was tatting my whole team. Everyone has a tattoo, and like, my girl, she has the cutest little tattoo. She did this one. She did a a little happy face.
Oh, that's dope.
And like my baby, she's so cute, bro.
Bro, let's get tatted by DEORRO. You down?
She has like a little heart, and then she has she has a little cross. And I always tell her like whenever she's like sitting like this, and I'm like, calm down. Over here, she's blasted, dog.
Hashtag blasted.
That's funny, dog.
All right,
Bro, this was a pleasure, man.
It was such a pleasure. We're gonna take one more shot just to end it. If you're down,
I'm super.
One more for the road, baby. One more for the road.
Papa. It's a
one more
celebration,
for the
dog.
road, and that's it. Not only have you crossed a highlight in my life.
Oh, that's amazing, bro. Thank you for letting me part of this, dog.
Of course.
I think everybody watching too, like this isn't just us. This is everybody, dog. Like we can all we're all like I said, we're all here, and we got a little moment to kind of be a part of whatever the fuck this is, bro.
Yeah.
Like we get to be a part of it.
Whatever the fuck this is.
Whatever the fuck it is, dog. It's a party, dog.
It's a mystery, bro. It's a mystery.
It's beautiful, right?
It's a fucking beautiful.
I think that's what you're gonna tell me. Whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
Dot.
Yeah. Whatever, like, bro. Whatever it is, like we're here. We're here. We're here, Papa.
We're here.
Mi rey, muchas gracias.
Hey, that's just that, dog. Good shit, dog.
Bro,
I appreciate it.
81.
81. That's when Kobe scored 81 points. Remember on his highest game?
Oh my god.
No, was it 81?
I think it was 81.
81 or 81 or 86 or something. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. Like this is special.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna say this again. I'm really glad that you're stepping into like putting yourself out there and like really like being vulnerable.
But
with,
you know
like,
what? You know what? You guys allow me to do that. So
Appreciate that,
I
bro.
give the credit to you guys. Thank you for letting me come on here. And thank you to everyone watching. I'm a fan of life. I'm a fan of being human, being yourself, and bro, all these motherfucking people like fucking Jeff Bezos, these motherfuckers, Kobe Bryant, bro. They're people just like us.
Yeah.
But like, bro, like there are people that realized I could be more than whatever I can ever imagine, and then it's like, take good care of yourself. You know, love yourself, be your biggest fan, and like, bro, hyping yourself up, dog. Like, just like I said, the difference between being cocky and being proud.
Yeah,
bro, just the fact that you get to be here for another day, be proud of that. And bro, life is full of potential.
Yep.
And dog, like, bro, when you go out and just show up, you will impress yourself, and you'll be like, I can't believe I just fucking did this. And you got to learn how to take care of yourself and learning to love yourself. And sometimes it takes practice, bro. It takes practice.
Yeah.
I think life is impressing yourself.
Yeah, impressing yourself. It's a performance.
If you impress yourself, you don't realize it, but everybody else who's watching, you're causing a big effect.
It's ripples, bro. It's ripples, and you do get what you put out. You know, you put out positivity, you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
You know, and bro, my life has been so beautiful. It's precious. It's my treasure. And it's not about me. It's about everyone could do what I do. Everyone could do it, and it's just about believing in themselves.
Before we end this podcast, Papi, everybody who's been following you since day one, everybody who goes to your shows, everybody who is the biggest fan of DEORRO, do you have something to say to them right now? Because I know they're watching.
I am 100% there for them. I'm most recently there for me as well. I've learned to kind of like you said, like I told you, like, bro, like learn how to like see, like, bro, you're killing it, you know, like you're fucking crushing it, you're doing great. But I am 100% there for them because of them. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, there'll be some tweets that I just, you know, I'll never get to see, bro. But when I do that, like, I fucking read it and I reply, bro. And I reply because I'm so grateful and I'm so lucky, you know. And that is something that I will always cherish until like I'm no longer breathing. And everything I do is for them. It's for me, and I'm just so grateful. And I hope you guys like the new music, because I'm singing in my new shit. Dog.
What?
Yeah, dog. I was just like, and it's more personal.
Wow.
And it's like it's so much fun. Again, bro, I'm having so much fun with everything, not just music, but in life.
I got the caption for this video.
What?
DEORRO, the winning mindset.
Oh, bro, that's cool.
It, bro. That's
and
how you win in life, bro. It's that mindset of winning, bro.
Papi, right now, to me, you're, especially for us and the Latino community, I feel like you're on top of the world, right?
Yes, sir.
But just me being next to you right now, I'm so grateful to have you right now, because I feel like this is just the beginning for you.
Which is crazy, because he's achieved so much. It's like,
which is insane.
Scary.
Yo, you stole the words out of my mouth, bro.
Like
I can say the same thing about you.
Like you're massive right now, and I just
You're gonna get massive for it, dude.
I just I just feel like this is just the beginning.
Beginning, bro.
Same, I can say the same thing about you guys.
And I wish you luck. You deserve it all. And I hope your parents. I already know they're proud of you.
Yeah.
And but at the end of the day, what's most important is that you're proud of yourself. And thank you, Papi, for being here, for enjoying being with us. I felt that you enjoyed being with me and Josh
every second. Dog.
and I hope that this is a friendship that can last a lifetime.
Oh, Papa, let me take care of you guys. Like I said, come to
Are you
fucking Vegas.
gonna like this to me?
Papa, I'm gonna turn around and be like, hey, what's up, fool? We fucking doing it, dog. We're gonna be on stage together, dog.
Thank you again, though.
Thank you, guys.
It was a blessing.
Hey, likewise. Well, thank you guys.
Episode 81.
Shout out to you guys.
Wow, in the books.
I already
marked
Googled
down
it,
in history.
And Kobe Bryant's highest scoring game was 81.
Oh, it was 81. I fucking knew it. Oh, well, but 80 fucking one.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. I remember even the players
Against the Raptors.
I remember they fucking let them. They were just like,
Yep.
And bro, like, we were all watching history. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is 81.
And we got to witness that shit.
So you can listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Once again, this is La Plática.
Dog. Hell yeah, dog. Sick as fuck.
Nos vemos en la próxima plática.
sir.
I am your host,
yeah.
Sebastian Robles, and this is the Joshleyva and the
one
world
and
famous motherfucking DJ DEORRO.
Yeah, Mexico, cabrones.
I love you, bro. Thank you so
love you,
much,
bro.
man.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
This is
that.
everything.
Good shit, dog.
This is everything. You can catch us on Mondays every single Monday. Hashtag Mondays don't
Fuck yeah,
suck.
papi. It's lit.
Nos vemos en la próxima plática. Nos vemos.
Hey, can we have Dior? He just hit a nasty, my boy.
Yeah, so
Yo,
there's this thing
so-
that we say that.
We need you to hit one.
My boy. Sorry.
Love that.
I fucked it up.
Thank you so much, Papa. I appreciate you,
y'all, dog.
papi.
You're a real
Thank
one,
you,
Bobby. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
Nos
guys.
vemos en la próxima plática. Adiós.
Yes, sir.
Arroz con leche.